Only one bandit got away.
And he went over the back wall into the lake. There was not much we could have done to have stopped him. He pretty much pieced out on his own, and
well, I hope he changes his ways.
Oh,
if he doesn't, he will sooner or later when we find him again.
I don't think we ever saw him, so we wouldn't know him from Adam.
Nope.
All right, so that's how we ended the last game. You guys have not healed up. You have not looted the bodies. You have not explored the keep, and that's where we're going to pick up. Raven's not feeling that great either.
Oh no, we all pretty much got our ass handed to us. Other than, I mean, I think, yeah, who was it?
He was more ranged, wasn't he? I mean, he did a lot of the.
Oh yeah, he's a bow specialist.
Yeah.
We were watching another group, and the first thing the other group did is they played it perfect, man. They did everything right. They used stealth instead of a front assault.
Okay, before you make them sound better than us,
I
their
was gonna
dungeon
say-
master gave them so many freaking hints on how to find a secret trapped door that was outside of this place. So they snuck in.
Yeah. Be careful what you say, because some stuff.
No,
goes-
that's the end of that. So,
But they were doing great. They were doing great. And then their cleric decided, while one guy was fighting one of the lieutenants, to sneak into the Stag Lord's bedroom by himself. The healer.
to take his bow, since he heard he was a range specialist.
Which is pretty smart at first, because he took his bow, and I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe the DM let him do that. Is he took the guy's bow, but then he paid for it. I mean, the cleric almost died like 3 times, and the rest of the party spent the rest of the fight trying to help keep him alive. And they said, dude, go heal up. And he kept getting back into the fight. And it's like, oh, you're back again and you're still almost dead? Here, boom. And he would hit him again. So, but yeah, he has a nasty bow. He's really good with his bow. So taking his bow away was really smart. But it shouldn't have been the cleric that did it. That was kind of dumb.
Exactly.
Right. But anyway, I don't want to steal from our game time. You guys are inside the keep. It's raining. There, you hear no other living things moving around, and you got an unconscious fighter, an almost dead sprite. Isn't that right, Tim? You're a sprite.
Uh-huh.
And not a fairy. All right. And
Uno momento.
and a bunch of dead bodies piled up in the corner like cordwood.
All right.
I mean, we didn't pile them there. The DM piled them there, but you know.
Hold on. Let me see what kind of healing I've got, and then I'll do treat wounds. Oh, okay. That's the kind of healing I got. Alrighty then.
Yeah, I mean,
We're going to be treating wounds.
I could dump a potion into his mouth.
That's, I mean, we've got, I do nature stuff, for healing as well. So it's not like we don't have something that we can do to get these people going.
I'll treat wounds on him first.
I always advise using class features first and saving your consumables for emergencies when you need healing and the healer's not around. But I would save them and not use them just for easy healing after a battle. But that's your choice. You know, you can do it if you want.
Absolutely. I just
You're just being a nice guy and offering it up. Just
we're kind of I didn't know like where we're at. Are we like out of your abilities?
No, I just don't have any heal spells left. But I've got abilities for at least once on everybody.
That's the great thing about treat wounds is as long as your skills are working, you never run out. There's a description of what the where you're standing, by the way, is the yard. And I'll let you take over. Oh, and you do have a couple of horses over there. Oh my God.
Oh man. You sucked that one up.
Well, you know.
I just almost killed myself.
You hurt yourself.
I rolled a 1.
You sure you don't want that potion now, bro?
Knife slip.
I mean, let me put it this way. I have to roll, what is it, a 15 in order to be able to do it.
Oh my
I
God.
rolled
A 1.
I rolled a 14 with a 1, so I have to not roll a 1, and I succeed. I rolled a 1. Other than that, I will always heal. But I also have, I mean, I craft, potions every day, so I am going to go ahead and just consume one of my,
Do what you must, my fiend.
I am going to go ahead and consume one of my elixirs of life.
Just remember, every time you fail on a treat wounds, one of the bandits is resurrected. Just kidding.
You were gonna do the same thing. Treat wounds.
Oh, Troy.
No,
Are
it's
you
telling me I don't have healer's tools, and I do.
Well, you might have to equip them.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
You go to your equipment, which is the third tab over.
And make sure,
Yeah, it
your
looks like
carry type is carried, or is that you have them on.
Do you want me to do it for you, or do you want to do it?
I want you to tell me how to do it. It says, so I have to change my carry type?
Yeah, you change your carry type. You've noticed you've got worn, stowed. For some reason, they're stowed. I don't know why, but I think it's either worn or held one hand. Probably worn will let you start using them.
Oh, no, they're tools.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they have to be held.
Eh,
Okay.
To use them, you could still use them. You can have them as just worn instead. But either way,
yeah. You may get an error if you try to equip a weapon while you're holding it in your hand, but otherwise it should be just fine. Do your thing, man.
Can't believe I rolled a freaking 1.
we'll just stay here for an hour so you can,
Like I said, I mean,
Yeah.
I just took a potion, so I
don't
have something.
Healer's toolkit, but it just says healer's tools. Is it just named wrong?
Maybe they changed the name of it. Is it still giving you the error?
Well, it's not an error. It's just it said you don't have healer's toolkit on your character. Now it's saying, are you using healing plaster only for treat wounds? So I'm assuming that's what's in my healer's tools. So if I check that
guess.
box, is that what I need to do?
Yeah, try it now. Try it now. I think they may have to be worn and not in the hand.
it's possible.
Right.
There you go. Ooh, critical.
I was like, yeah, because I have mine as worn, and it allowed me to
Dominic.
do them without any problem.
Dominic's
Right,
feeling
so that's
much
for
better
Dominic.
now. And because that was
shoot,
treat
look at all those
wounds, I believe your wounded condition goes away.
It does.
It does.
And then I know I can only do it once an hour.
Stand up.
And
I think
then
she can do
they
it
have
every
the
10 minutes. But
well,
I'm not...
I was like, you can do it and not apply the immunity.
Well, she can do other people.
No, it's not that I can't do it once. I mean, I can do it once to every person. an
Right.
hour.
It's the
But
same
each
thing
person
here.
Can't receive it more than once an hour.
Right.
So if you treated yourself, then I can't treat you.
Right. Yeah, it's the same thing for me. Is basically
so
her and I
that's
doing
what
it
you
at the
meant.
same time is it saves us 10 minutes worth of time
Right.
Exactly.
overall, because we're not waiting. Well, she is taking care of everybody. We're doing it simultaneously, so we're not taking hours to do this.
Yep. But now she can, right after she finishes bringing Dominic back, she could heal herself or try to heal herself.
I hadn't thought about that. Okay.
Well, you don't have to, but you're wounded too, so at least I get rid of the wounded condition. Oh, look, Tim had green blood. Good Lord.
No, I'm as good at treating myself as he is with treating himself.
My,
There, I giveth an item to Dominic. I gave you a minor elixir of life. It's one that is a temporary 1-day item, so feel free to use because I craft them daily. I don't normally get the opportunity to use them because we just haven't needed them.
All right, so it's going to be a while before anyone else can do any healing because the two of you that really need it right now. Well, no, Dominic. Dominic is on Tree Wounds cooldown, and so is Judy Lynn, and
And
so
so is Raven. Yeah,
Raven, yep.
I've probably got about 40 minutes. Dominic's got about 40 minutes. Judy Lynn's got 50 minutes. So we've got time to explore the keep in the meantime.
Yep. Just hope there's no one running around, but like I said, it's unlikely.
Yep, and if there is, well, we're gonna have to deal with it.
All right, just show me what you want to do.
Well, let's go ahead and start searching the bodies. I think that's probably a great place for us to start.
Yeah, because they might
They're
have
all around us. It's not like we have to go over to this corner. They're all around us, right?
They would be, yeah. I mean the bodies are technically, I mean, some of the lieutenants are right to the south of us. The owlbear would be there. I mean, there's mooks all over the place. They just all got moved there to get them out of
the way.
of basically being in the way. Yeah.
Because after we're done, we're basically going to be doing a big old pyre, burn the bodies.
I call the bandit lord's bed.
What are you going to call it? Because I'm going to sleep in it, but you can call it whatever you want.
Hey, what do we do with the Stag Lord's helmet?
It's on his body. You guys haven't looted anyone yet.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
looking. I'm just looking at the stuff. Like the Stag Lord's got his cool helmet, and he's got an unusual bow. If anybody needs a cool long bow.
Well, he was beating the crap out of us with the thing, so
Yeah, anybody who's ranged, that would be a good bow.
The one of the lieutenants has a magic rapier. I totally want that. I don't know what's going on with it, but I could totally use that. Other than that, it just looks like regular bandit gear and a bunch of
Longsword, composite longbows, unusual liquids. I think probably on each of them.
Yep. Bunch of shit to sell.
Chucky, what's the unusual liquid? Is that something we have to identify?
Yes, I will throw it into the quest log.
Well, it's that crap they were poisoning the food with, wasn't
Or
it?
the chat.
Or...
No, I'm thinking it might be a
That's the other campaign.
Are you thinking Bloodlords?
Yeah, that was the other campaign.
Yeah.
Does it look like my healing potion?
Oh, it's probably potion.
It does. It does look like a healing potion, but you might want to identify him just to be safe.
Listen, they could have put food coloring in something else.
You failed to identify the item and can't try again for another day. If someone else wants
Okay, I have no idea.
Yeah, let me try.
Here, let me try. What is it? Diplomacy, intimidation. What do I need?
Table the sarcasm, will you?
I like this. I like this character because I actually have the ability to do some of this stuff that I don't in other games. Where I'm like, I'm absolutely useless to figure out what something is. You're hurt? Might I recommend a Band-Aid?
Boy, you guys are in quite the mood tonight. Let me tell you. Let's see. Let's see if Let's see if Fidget's pretty good at occultism. Fidget will try occultism. Let's see.
I will assume then that I did not identify it either.
You did not. All right, Fidget succeeded. He's able to identify, yes, all of the bandits are carrying healing potions.
We're assuming lessers or minors. Okay.
Lessers.
Well, that's good. At least they're 2d8 instead of 1.
So I'll probably have to click on them all to identify it, but
Can I use a composite longbow? I don't think I can.
I don't think a cleric.
Depends on the type of cleric.
not without negatives. Let's put it that way.
I mean,
and
I'm not interested in the thing. My ass can't use it. So
I can use it. It's just I'm not normally. I mean, the only time I would use it is if it's something that I would actually have to use a longbow for.
well, I mean, is it a pretty badass bow? Could I?
We haven't tried to identify it yet, so I mean,
We haven't identified his.
if it's
I'm
helpful,
just talking about the regular composite longbows the other guys have. And actually, as a cleric of Aristil, I can use a longbow, so I'm assuming I can use a composite longbow. Is that true?
Yes, I believe they're
That's
the
correct.
same kind of weapon.
Same thing.
Yes.
I mean, if it helps, I could be fired from a longbow to get me to the enemy faster, but I really don't want to be close.
No, I was just thinking that, the gunslinger guy if he could use it, but I think you have to use a crossbow or a gun with his abilities. I don't know.
Yeah, I've
I don't think
identified the potions on all the ones that have the potions. So yeah, you have a bunch of lesser healing pots, which is better than minor. I mean, I think this one does more than a D8. I think it does like 2d8 plus.
There, I got my hit points back.
Yep, 2d8 plus 6.
Hey Chuck, there's one of the bandits that is standing right in front of me that says he's near death. I don't think we can look at him until he's actually dead.
Oh, Ox? I thought you guys killed Ox. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Put him over there.
There.
And I still can't click on him to see what he has.
I can't open that guy.
Let's make him dead.
You want me to make him dead?
There we go. Now I can get rid of all the other stuff.
Knight and dragon toys. Interesting.
So
Dumbass has toys in his pockets.
Well, yeah,
he was like the big dummy. That's right.
He's a dumb guy.
But he did come at me and say he wants to hug me and squeeze me and call me George.
Mm-hmm. So now I have 7 healing potions. You guys take, how many do you guys have? The regular healing, lesser healing potions you guys got? Because
I already have 5 on them that I regularly carry.
I've got 7, so
go ahead and fill your pockets with them and drink them.
Remember, you can drag anything you don't want onto the party sheet.
Yeah, that too.
Drag and drop. Drag and drop.
Somebody should do that too, I guess, huh?
I dragged the party sheet token inside the map so you guys can double click on it if you need to.
And what, just open the stash and then drag the shit into it?
I believe.
Pretty much, like the arrows and stuff, yep.
Boom. Boom. Silver pieces, boom.
Where'd the Stag Lord go?
Stag Lord element, boom. There we go. That guy's empty.
Stag Lord,
this guy, boom. 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 Healing potion, arrows.
Searching the bodies, you notice a lot of them have like their names sewn on parts of their clothing, probably so the other bandits won't steal their clothes. You notice one of them's name is Falgrim, and as people are looking at that, anyone who wants to can try to, I would say, make a memory check.
Recall knowledge.
Recall knowledge, yeah, that'll work. It's almost 16. Let's see.
So, Daglord's got his weird hat, and
Yeah, I want to check that out.
he has some things that look like they could be contextual items as well. I'm going to leave those on his corpse for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Was that specifically for the Falgrim thing or the helmet?
That was for the Fulgrim thing.
All right. Judy Lynn remembers that. Remember you guys talked to Keston Garris, who's. You guys remember who Keston is?
Someone back at Oleg.
Oh, the guy they sent to command our garrison.
I
right?
remember. I think you guys talked to Keston for a while. You got to know
Yeah.
him, and he told you that he kind of gave you a quest where he said, because I've got the quest written and I did give it to you. He was looking for a Verissian mercenary who worked with him a few months ago, robbed Keston's group, and fled the Greenbelt to become a bandit. Keston hopes to catch him alive and return him to Restov for punishment. So he gave you a reward. He says if you could capture him alive, he could probably get you 3+1 weapons of your choice. However, if you deliver him dead, he can only promise you 1+1 weapon. But you will also get experience points for that as well.
So we found the guy. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he was one of the bandits. He is dead. So unless you can resurrect him, you're probably not going to get 3+1 weapons, but you will get the XP.
I'll pull
the
out my
kills.
smartphone and take his picture.
Does anybody got a way to make him undead? I mean,
Not
alive.
at this level.
Quick, draw his blood.
I'm not seeing.
Then let's go over to Bloodlords, get him an undead, and then bring him back over to.
Yeah, like drag him in as a zombie.
Where's Picklock on the map? I'm not seeing him.
I'm right in the middle, ain't I? Am I underneath somebody?
He's
No,
right
I
underneath
see
Judy
him.
Lynn.
There you are. I see you. Yeah, for some reason you weren't showing up on my map. All right, let's see.
And then what do we need to do to try to identify this headwear?
Because I don't think Picklock leveled up. Didn't you? Oh, no, you guys aren't quite leveled. That's
We're
right.
not fourth yet. No, we're
You're almost there.
943. Yep.
Okay, so any item you want to identify, tell me which character it's on and what the item is, and I'll put a thing where you can roll to recall knowledge.
I want the Stag Lord's headwear.
Why are you so interested in the Stag Lord's headwear?
Because it looks really cool, and I think
All right.
I think Aristil, my deity, might think it was cool.
Well, that is the stag deity. All right.
Yeah.
I gave you some it's scrolling up really quick because of the shit that's going on. Hold on, let me post
I say,
it
yeah,
again.
Picklock is moving stuff.
There you go. Identify magic.
You want me to stop? I'll stop for a sec.
Stop for a second if you would. Oops, yeah.
Okay.
Just for a
Okay,
second.
since I do worship the stag deity, whatever, do I have any pluses?
You'll get one success better on whatever your roll is. And let's see. Okay, well, you critically failed, so I won't tell you it's something crazy.
Well, hold on. I'll say that was my role. I was looking at it being like, ooh, a chair. It's a throne. He wore a throne on his head.
So let's do it this way. I'll reveal both your roles. You both critically failed. You, however, aren't a worshiper of Aristil, so you think it is a totem to Asmodeus, and if you put it on the head of a victim, it will automatically consign them to eternal hellfire. Judy Lynn's like, I have no idea what this is, but it's not that. It has something to do with Aristil. I can tell by the artwork. It looks like a representation of my god, but Unfortunately, I can't tell what it is. It's not coming to me right now.
Maybe I'll try again later after I get 50 something more points.
Yeah, it's a pretty high level item, and it has a pretty high level DC. Let me have I'll have Fidget try. Nope, Fidget critically failed too. So
There's the unusual rapier on one of these corpses,
all right,
and there's
I will pull the helmet off.
okay.
No.
Yeah, you can pull it off.
yeah. Go ahead,
Okay.
put
What
it in your
happened?
inventory. I don't
What
care.
happened to the other guy? Oh, there he is.
He's on the bottom left. Yeah.
All right, I'm putting the skill check in the inventory or in the chat log. When you pull his helmet off, you notice his face is extremely messed up. It looks like there's burns, third degree burns all over his neck and face and the back of his head, as well as poorly healed scar tissue. It looks like someone literally burned him alive and also beat him with a blunt object. And most of these wounds are very old, so they've scarred over. In fact, when you take the helmet off, it pulls off some of the flesh. You can tell that he probably has not removed the helmet in months, if not years.
All right. At some point, maybe during our next camping session, I'll try to clean this thing up. And
Yeah,
I
it
don't
needs some
have
cleaning.
any feeling towards that the helmet had anything to do with it, right?
With the burns, no.
Okay,
The
fine.
burns are way older. Well, I mean, the helmet could be extremely old, but it looks like he put the helmet on after the burns had been sustained.
All right. Can someone try to figure out if this stabby is really special before I continue looting, please?
Yep. I put the numbers in the chat. You must have already taken his bow.
The bow is in the party sheet. If someone wants to try to fucking identify that too.
Okay, both Judy Lynn and Raven identify
Oh,
the
it's just
rapier. It's a +1 rapier. So that means it's a rapier with a +1 potency rune.
I already have one like that. I could fight with two, I guess.
You could. It's weird though. Everyone else has quite a few items, but the Stag Lord, besides his bow and his helm, the only other items he had were let's see.
A flask of wine and a lock of green hair bound
yeah,
with red twine.
I
Yep.
left the two contextual looking items in his inventory, so I don't know if there's something
I
going
took
on with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Troy took him. So that's kind of a weird thing. The flask of wine is understandable because the whole time you fought him, he was muttering. You could tell he was drunk when you fought him. So he was definitely drunk. And the way the other bandits talked, you even remember talking to people out in the field. Other bandits you had fought, they said that he had a love of drink. And lately he had been in his cups most of the time. But you have no idea what the other thing is. The other thing makes no sense at all. It looks like something from the Blair Witch Project.
Ooh.
And Ox obviously had the shit of a child, you know. Okay, I'm gonna start deleting them as you
Empty them. All right.
empty them out. Yeah.
Go
It
right
should,
ahead.
and at least one of the
Well, I don't know.
bandits is missing a head because the owlbear bit his head
Owlbear,
off.
yep.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I
but
remember that part. Like I remember part of the fight.
Yep.
I must
It was
have
yeah, it
missed
was
it
definitely
because
one of the
it.
mooks, but
Yeah.
That was yeah.
you know you'll need proof of the Stag Lord's. Probably the helmet itself would be enough, but you may
I
want
think
to
with
keep the Stag Lord's body around for a while in case you need to proof of death or whatever.
Yeah, we'll throw his corpse on the fucking horse for sure. Like, yo, look, it's the Stag Lord, bro. We killed him.
it's going to take us a couple days to get back up to
Oleg's.
Oleg's, right?
Yeah, well, that corpse can sit outside the camp.
yeah, that's gonna smell great.
That won't smell
I'm
too
sure
good
there's,
by the time we get up there.
I'm sure we can find a cart in here that we're going to be able to use.
There you go.
Hopefully.
That's
Looks
you're
like
thinking.
Dovin still has his +1 rapier.
I'm taking it. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna delete Beaky too. You killed Beaky, man. Poor Beaky.
So yeah, there's not a thing I'm looking at in here because there's not a thing of these I could use anyway. So
I think I moved everything. Did anyone identify that fancy longbow? If Julian wants to use it, or
By the time you
Oh
are
no, I
done,
just took one of the composite ones. If nobody else uses a longbow, I'll take the fancy one. But
let's see.
I don't know who else uses a longbow.
Here's the longbow identification checks if someone wants to identify it.
Again, I will only use it if it's against a foe that's far away from me. You know what I mean?
well,
Yep.
yeah, if it's really cool, like maybe I could. I don't think I can with the fucking. I think it has to be crossbows or guns.
Raven identifies it. It's a +1 composite longbow.
There you go. It's nothing crazy. I would use it if
it
you
says
want.
you shoot it to put the lotion on the skin. If you miss, you get the hose again.
Fuck yeah.
You'll probably want Falgrim's body too for Keston.
Yep.
But other than that, it's been about an hour. If you guys want to attempt another treat wounds check, because it takes a while to go through all those bodies. Because remember, the bodies are actually not all piled up like that. They're all over the place. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
killed them everywhere.
Judy Lynn's out of control.
Well, if they're gonna start doing stuff like that, then I could start searching these rooms.
Raven, who did you do?
Me.
All right.
But
I'll
say
Go
yeah,
ahead.
you're healed. So if you want to try on Dominic,
I will do so.
Here in a minute, I'll put a description of the area that Picklock is moving in.
Jude Lynn, there's some turquoise earrings here if you want to put those on.
If they're not magical, I just might do that.
They were on that lady, that we killed, so they were.
I'm gonna hit the fridge real quick. Be back in just a
I gotta
sec.
clean them first.
Yeah, they might want. Well,
I mean, they weren't inside the owl bear, so I mean that's a
This is
step in the
true,
right
yeah.
direction.
Oh, Judy Lynn did a critical success. Who's that for, Judy Lynn? Oh, it's
Dominic.
for Dominic. Ooh,
Yep.
Dominic.
somebody down 4, so I'm good. I mean, I can take a
Dominic's
potion
good
now
there.
and be fine.
Or you could just be fine.
Well, I'd like to explore this part of the keep, and upstairs, down wherever, around this main area. Make sure we got all the mooks, and then maybe camp before doing a deeper dive.
Deeper dive. I mean, it's just a little fort.
That we know of.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not really scared. I'd say
I-
just search this fucking thing and get it.
I'll say,
over
yeah,
with.
I'm just looking around on the ground floor at the moment.
here's the area Picklock's going into.
Don't-
The edges of this drafty room are crammed with small goods. Dirty bowls and utensils lie on the floor next to a few crumpled bedrolls, and a chamber pot sits tucked into a corner. Despite the draft, a noticeable stink of unwashed bodies and stale food lies heavy in the air. A large iron grate is wedged behind a 10-foot wide gap in the western wall. Of course, it's standing ajar because that's where the owlbear came from. Chips of ancient plaster flake from the walls, exposing the stone construction. Whatever plaster still clings to the stonework is covered with strange and erratic scribbles and pictographs. The floor is hard-packed earth. In the southeastern corner, a pile of rubble fallen from the platform 20 feet above blocks passage to another room. I'm also going to put a religion check if anyone wants to try to identify the graffiti. That's all over the place.
Just don't go too far ahead, because if all of a sudden it goes to pause and I'm 70 feet away from you,
Stick
Or the
together.
rest of the party, yeah. Let's
just stick together. Search
try
the
to stick
thing
together.
for-
Yeah.
I'm out.
Right,
I'm out on the outer walls at the moment.
Does someone want to make the religion check? Oh, did I unlock Fidget?
No, but I can move them.
Why don't
I'll make a religion check. I'm just waiting for it to pop up.
It's
It's in
on
the
the chat.
Yeah, it's already there.
Oh, I think I gave you ownership of them, Ultras, probably a couple
I
games
guess
ago.
because
The only religion button I see is for Picklock.
It's not for Picklock. I was on Picklock's character when I posted it.
Okay.
But anyone should be able to click on it to roll the dice. Well,
There you go.
there you go. You know that these markings are ancient graffiti left by the long departed cultist of Gyrona, which makes sense. In other words, this place obviously was once a sanctuary or a temple to the hag goddess Gyrona.
Oh, lovely.
Gyronna.
There's
So
fucking bad mojo in here already.
that probably
My Garona.
explains- that probably explains the undead outside.
Yeah.
Here's the description of Beaky's cage. I'm not going to really read it.
Oh, I was
'cause
gonna
there's-
say that would be the next thing I look into.
well, someone walked in there. I saw him go
I
in
did.
there.
yeah, that was Julian.
It's little more than an atrocious smelling cave dug out of a pile of rubble. Large bloody bones, likely from horses or elk, lie scattered on the ground.
Now, are there like checks we can do to do like deeper searching while we're walking
You
around
can do
like
what's
this?
called a seek roll.
Yeah.
So click on basic macros while you're clicked on your token and look in the S's. There should be a seek roll.
Under encounter. Yep.
Nerd
Under
encounter.
And I'm sure I did well with mine, right?
Seek.
You actually rolled pretty high. All you find is animal bones, dung, and just like owlbear leavings. There's really nothing of value in here.
Anybody need any dung for their fireballs? Because we got some in here. Other than
What
that,
about
got
what about the main chamber here? Especially, I'm concerned about the. Oh, you said that there's a draft in the room. Where's
Well,
that?
it's from the hole in the ceiling.
Okay.
If you saw the next level, you'd see that there are places where the ceiling is missing. So
Yes, I
remember,
got
it's raining outside, so the rain is coming in, and it's kind of windy outside the fort.
So it's just coming in through the big hole in
Yep,
this wall right there. Okay. So what about in here? I did a seek roll in here.
where you are currently.
Yeah.
All you find is, like I said, the description of that room. There's all sorts of small goods. So you find rations, you find rope, you find all kinds of things that you would think that, when people rob settlers, they would take. So you find, spikes and piles of lumber and rations and
So there's
rope.
there's supplies here. That's good.
Correct. Because
We
these
could
bandits
build,
have. Yep.
we could build a fort here.
Exactly. That's
What,
exactly the kind of things you see.
what about if we go into this room then? And what do
All
we see?
right.
Lynn, where did you go to? Did you go all the way south?
Oh yeah, she's already in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a room in the corner.
This
If it looks
long
big enough, this might be where I camp out.
this long room contains a few piled crates, bags, salvage lumber, and boxes of dried meat, cheese, and bread. A bedroll is unrolled in the dirt, and a small lantern sits on a nearby crate. You believe this is where Akiros must have been hanging out.
Who's that?
Akiros is the lieutenant who got away. Now, Judy Lynn is she is in the Stag Lord's barracks. Thick layers of animal hide insulate this room's walls. In one corner rests a ragged bed draped with threadbare silks and thick furs. A stout chest serves as furniture, cluttered with empty liquor bottles. A few more bottles lie scattered about the floor, leaving the room reeking of stale alcohol. There's probably 20 or 30 empty bottles of booze in here.
Bro, that's
Hey
not
guys,
cool.
I found a chest.
Dude, that's not cool, man. I've drug buddies out of fucking places like that.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody's triggered by that.
Homeboy was boozing hard, dude.
Some
Where's Raven
DMs
at?
do like a social contract with their characters because some people get triggered by the weirdest stuff. I mean, people could get triggered by alcoholism, but
No, yeah, that's the real signs of alcoholism when homeboy
yeah.
just has booze bottles fucking everywhere and it just stinks.
But hey, guys, outside of the booze bottles, I found a
Yeah.
chest.
But I'm seeking in this room I'm in too.
Oh, there's Raven.
Oh, you find only more goods,
'Kay.
similar to the other place. I mean, you can tell by looking at the map. There's like bread in there, and there's all sorts of stuff, rope and nails and lumber and things like that.
Bandit supplies.
Bandit
My-
supplies. Yep.
Now,
My seat's only 5, so
What?
you guys go ahead and do it.
so we found a chest. What do we got to do to see if the chest is trapped?
You do I believe it's seek.
It's still
It
another
is
seat.
Click,
Yep.
click on the chest, but don't double click on it,
Okay.
and then try a seek roll.
No PC, NPC, or familiar actor is selected.
You don't normally have to have that with a seek roll. So click off the box, like drag the cursor. Just try doing a straight seek roll,
On myself,
or on yourself, or just
Yeah.
clicked on nothing.
or clicked on nothing. How
I
do
think
I
you select the-
unclick myself?
Just click on the ground next to you, to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
When I think about you, I click myself.
Ooh, you believe that this is not trapped, and it does not appear to be locked either.
I will attempt to open it.
All right, you should just be
And we
able to
did not-
double click it.
Right. Did we search this room first? I'm going to say, would we see any
We
keys?
haven't.
Okay.
You did.
It's
But
full. It's full of treasure, bros.
It's not locked.
It's
It
not
opens
locked.
to reveal bedding and other miscellaneous items, including a bolt of burlap cloth, old clothing, an iron ring, and 3 crudely stitched leather masks.
Ooh.
The Stag Lord's best treasures are tucked away underneath those items. 21 gold pieces, a polished azurite crystal worth 9 silver pieces, a carnelian, well, probably not supposed to tell you what they're worth, but I don't care.
Oh, it
Yellow
already
prism.
says it.
8 gold pieces, a piece of hematite worth 3 gold pieces, a shard of obsidian worth 4 gold pieces, a red garnet worth 30 gold pieces, a pewter belt buckle depicting a pair of entwined succubi worth 5 gold pieces, and a silver charm bracelet worth 20 gold pieces.
Anybody want to look fancy? Now's your chance.
Oh, and I'm sorry, the scars on his flesh the burns are from acid, not from fire.
Oh.
So he has acid burns all over his body, not fire burns. I mean, they're still burns, but I think acid burns look a little worse than fire burns.
Well, after looting his stuff and putting it on our packs, I'm gonna search his dirty ass room too before I leave.
Literally, all you find is the bottles, the bedding,
Yep.
and what's in the chest. Everything else in the room is,
Typical fucking alcoholic.
yeah.
Hey, what are these stairs back behind the keep?
They go up to the upper level.
Ah, okay.
Anything
You
back
can,
in this?
you can certainly
stuff?
go up
Nothing
there
back
if
here.
you want.
So go ahead and go toward Judy Lynn.
Is this just a back door, like around
Yep.
the keep here? Yeah.
Raven, if you want to come with us.
I am just going to, let's see, where's my map at?
Well, there's 2 other little rooms. Should we just finish searching the first floor before we go upstairs?
That's up to
Before
you.
before we
You tell
change
me.
before we
Yeah, let's
change
do
the
that.
map,
Yep.
just for efficiency's sake.
If you get tired of moving Mike's character, just let me, Troy. I'll teleport him.
Were these their horses?
Yes.
Yes.
They're not
Yes.
ours.
Is there anything on them?
Well, they're yours now. Hmm.
Okay, well, we got more horses. Cool. What's going on in here?
Death. Let's
Ooh.
see. Death wants some. The ruined walls still separate this area from the other rooms. Most of the ceiling has collapsed. The only remaining bit of roof covers the inside corner, forming a dry storage area which has been extended out with hides strung from a wooden frame. There's stairs going up here, and there is unlocked chest piled up in the dry storage area. And none of them are locked, and they're all ajar, so you think they're probably safe to open. So we're not even going to mess with the other check. Unlocked chest piled high up in the dry storage hold 10 longbows, 260 arrows, 5 short swords, 5 spears, 4 50-foot long lengths of rope, a set of chisels, 2 hammers, 3 tins of iron nails, and 4 suits of leather armor. So this is obviously a armory of sorts. And you can double click on this thing that looks like spears to get all this stuff.
Yep.
Oh, you already did. Okay,
I
cool.
moved it all, boss. I'm ahead of you.
And what's this that's right south of me? Right here. I'm on it now.
Stairs.
That's stairs going up to the upper level, just like
Okay.
the one behind the fort.
Roger that.
Anything else to be found from searching this room with my seek check?
No, this room is totally empty except what you find in those chests. There's mostly rubble in here.
Okay, and over here.
Tim goes into the last room with picklock. A shallow stone-lined cooking pit containing ash and partially burnt logs sits in this rubble-filled room. Looks like this room was used to roast wild pigs, get drunk, and regale. There's the stench of urine back here, like some of the bandits didn't always bother to go, to go do stuff. And while you're in the room, you can make a perception. I put a perception thing in there if you want to click on it.
Oh, that's weak.
Anyone else?
Tim, make a perception check.
Raven and Judy Lynn notice that there's a large slab of wood near the inner wall. When you move it aside, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a trap door there.
Going to where?
Can't see it.
You can't see it. I wonder if there's a way for me to make it visible. Maybe there's a macro or something. Huh. Because I can see it, but you guys apparently can't see it. But yeah, it's right here.
Yep, nope, nothing's there.
Okay, what? I look into the trap door. Is it locked?
The trap door is not locked. It just was covered. It goes down to a cellar. And when you open the door or I assume did you open the door? I don't know.
I'll just open it. Yeah, I'll look in there.
You hear like the voice sounds like an old man. Damn it, son, when are you gonna send some food down here to feed me? This ain't a way to treat your old man. Haven't I suffered enough for my crimes?
Hey, old man. The bandits who once occupied this fort are now dead. What are you doing down there?
Let's see. Who's speaking? You all, is that you, Falgrim? You fucking with me again? That ain't funny, boy.
No, sir, I am not messing with you. Everyone that used to occupy this facility have now perished. Are you going to come out, or do we need to come in there after you?
Oh, you come down, boy. You come down if you think you can take me. But I ain't no way in hell I'm coming up there.
Does anybody have a lantern?
I got an ever burning torch. Does that work?
Yep, I would like you to put it behind me. I'm going to stand at the top of the stairs. I want you to project my shadow down the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, and the little goblins too.
No. Just mine for now.
yours?
Just mine for now.
I like it. I like it.
There. Now it's lit.
And I will call down in my most booming voice, I am coming!
Goodness. Let's see.
What?
Keelan's in the background just snickering.
Yeah, I mean, you just fucking Mothra's coming down after you, bro.
You don't hear anything from below. It grows quiet.
And then
Then
I will
I will.
Well, hold on. I'll go, all right, old man, I'm coming down to prove that everyone up here's dead. And I'll climb down there.
I'll say yeah, and I will move out of the way after I had you shine my shadow down.
All right, so Picklock is going down. All right.
Because I'm crazy, but I'm not nuts.
Oh, you're pretty crazy. Let me
One
feel
old
some-
guy in a hole. Like, if he fucks me up, and he fucks me up, and you guys will just have to come down and kill his ass.
Hold on, let me see. I gotta figure out where the hell he is. All right. Okay, so let me grab Picklock. All right, so Picklock, you can see. Let's see, where is this? I will share this. This room feels miserably damp and greasy. This room feels miserably damp, and greasy swaths of mold cake the carved stone walls and floor. The ceiling is 15 feet overhead, is thick with cobwebs. 3 archways in the walls open into other rooms, all of which are filled with mounds of crates, furs, sacks, weapons, and other presumably stolen loot.
Where are you, old man? I'm down here. You're going to come out?
You hear a voice coming from probably behind this door. Go away, son, if you know what's good for you. You guys, you and your friends just leave, and then I'll take care of the bodies. You go back where you came from, and you don't come back to this place.
I'm going to shout upstairs. I need your assistance down here, please. And then I'm going to search
Are you scared, boy?
the first room.
I can tell by your voice. You sound like one of the wee folk. So let's see. Is anyone else coming down the stairs?
I'll go down.
You sure you don't want to leave him alone? Teach him a lesson.
I know.
All right.
I don't have a map. Or I guess
Well-
it's super dark.
Well, that's
you're not
because
there
you're
down
not
there.
there
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, I'll go down.
If everybody else goes down, I will bring up the tail end. If everybody does not go down, I will stay with whoever stays up above.
Oh, Tim, but you wanted to be the big man, didn't you? Come on now.
I wanted to stand up at the top of the stairs and project my shadow down to him. But you'll notice I moved out of the way and let the others go. Because again, crazy, not nuts.
Oh, you're pretty crazy. Let's see. All right. Okay, so who else is coming down? So you open up that room, you can see there's all sorts of chests and stuff in there and loot. Obviously, this is where they store most of their loot.
Anything of
Picklock, if you want to just search that room, I'll go find him. So I'll move into this room.
Are we down there yet?
You are not down here yet. And if you want, yeah, let's bring everybody down. Just if they at least stay on the stairs, then that's fine.
Search the other. I want to search this room. Search the other room. Then we'll deal with the encounter.
Okay, I'm doing some stuff. Let me get other people down. Probably Fidget would come next. Judy Lynn. I assume everyone's coming down, so I'll...
Yep.
Like I said, if everybody else is coming, I will bring up the tail end.
Well, yeah, because you're badly injured.
Again,
got healing
crazy,
potions.
not
A
nuts.
bunch of them,
Now I'm good. It's not like I'm normally in combat.
Why didn't you just drink some of the potions? There's a billion of them in the horse.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I yelled at him.
I'm
Whatever,
good.
dude. Okay.
You know how the Fae are. Sometimes they can be stubborn.
I am the favorite.
I have weak
No.
ones on
No,
my
you're not.
dog if you want to drink them. I have weak ones on my dog if you want to drink them. Like,
So
come on now. But anyways, do I find anything in this room?
You're just finding stuff.
All right, then.
I mean, like I said, you guys have found which room? I gotta see what room you're in.
The upper...
Yeah, this is all the loot. Chest of stolen coin. I'll put the chest out. I mean, there, I'll make that chest visible. Oh, it's time for another hero point. Let's see.
So there is some money.
I'm gonna roll randomly to see who gets it. We got 5 or 4 characters. We got 4 tonight. So we'll roll a D4 because no one's done anything. Aw, Eugene.
What?
Picklock's gonna get the hero point. There we go.
What? Oh, now it's random who gets a hero point?
Well, unless someone does something really cool, but yeah, it's not. I guess you didn't read that.
I know.
We've discovered that the way hero points are supposed to work is you're not all supposed to get one every hour.
Oh.
Basically, one gets awarded every hour to one character. And
Since
now,
we
unless something spectacular happens, and then the GM has the option to give somebody else another hero point.
To award hero points for heroic activity.
Yeah, no kidding, right? What the hell?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. How can you? So like this chest of stolen coin. How do I bring up the party sheet to put it into, or how do I split it between us?
I can. Well, you can always click on it yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but let me just bring it down there. It's just easier. There's the party sheet. I put the horse on the map, so there you go.
Oh, there we go.
One of these days, I'll show you guys where to go to click on all that stuff. All right, and what are you doing, Troy? Sorry.
I'm just making sure that, if I hear anything from either door. Did you open this door? Because I didn't.
I opened the next one down, yes. But that's because I didn't give Chuck a chance to tell me what was actually in the room I was searching. Fuck, I put myself under the horse, and now I can't move myself.
If you press on the horse, press Z.
Yeah. Z, and that brings your token up?
Yeah, it should
You can
switch
also
the order of the
right-click.
tokens.
If you right click, you'll see 2 arrows, one arrow going up and one on the bottom. You can send a token to the back or to the front.
There we go. So yeah, I did look in here, and it looks like it keeps going.
Yeah, there's another area that you can open a door, and like I
Yep.
said, this area, it's a huge cellar, and there's all sorts of stuff down here.
That's why I wanted to search it before we talk to the guy. Just get out of the way. So I'm gonna search this one.
And Troy, you can
Do I hear anything? I'll do a seek. And see
yeah,
if I
do a
just hear.
seek. Pick like you're not finding anything other than just bags of stuff, nothing alive or any threats.
Yeah, I found a bag of jewelry that I took.
You hear kind of a soft murmuring coming from behind that door in front of you, Troy.
Okay, so I'll tell him he's behind this door. So let me
Ah.
try.
I will draw my swords.
Sword.
Okay, and then yeah,
How do I draw my swords?
and I'll state to the person behind the door, my name is Dominic. We were commissioned by what's her name?
Jamandi.
Jimon, yeah, to explore and possibly settle these lands of the stolen lands, and this is one of the places that we have stumbled onto, and we have cleared the camp or settlement or this structure, and we are willing to let you go if you wish. But this is ours, our camp now. We will not harm you.
Well, come on in then. I think I got everyone. Let's see, where's Mike's character? Oh, right there. There we go. I've decided the way I'm going to start doing initiatives from now on is I'm just going to roll them because it's not like you're rolling a save or rolling an attack roll. And it's just quicker than because sometimes someone always forgets or someone always, oh, I didn't know you needed my initiative. It's just easier for me to roll everybody's initiative.
Yeah, but what if I want to use a particular skill to roll my
Well, then you
initiative?
tell me and I'll let you switch whatever skill you want to use, but then I'll roll it. It's one button for me instead of you all having to do it.
I'm always going to default it to stealth unless you tell me otherwise, and it's already
Well, and
like
that's
that.
what you're
So.
set at. That's
Yeah.
what you're set at. So
All right.
that's what it rolled. All right, we are in combat. Judy Lynn, you are first.
I don't want to be first. Okay,
Well,
hold on.
you can delay.
I'm just going to move to there and I'm going to look around and see if all these cobby, webby, nasty things around me look like they've been occupied by anything living recently.
All right, make a nature check. Just do a nature skill roll. Don't worry about a skill using an action. Just
Yeah, I just got to get to it. Hold on.
and remember, you got those little black buttons at the top.
Hey, there's a big spider right in front of me.
It's not actually a spider.
What is it?
It's an ant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, they don't eat much, so of course you're not that much either. So they might eat you whole.
Just be glad.
Jesus.
Just be glad it's not an uncle.
Deb, it looks like these are natural cobwebs. These are not made by spiders. These are just from years of just
Dirt and
dust.
dust.
Yeah, yeah.
Ew, I'm leaving. I'm not staying here for a giant ant. Nope, nope, nope,
All
nope.
right.
That is what a cobweb is. It's from little shitty house spiders.
Well, it can also be formed by dust. But
Well, no, the
whatever.
dust forms on the cobwebs and that makes it work.
Let's put it this way: nothing's been in here for a long time.
Okay, that's it.
All right. It is the giant ant's turn, which he summoned. So he's a summoned creature. So if I remember correctly, the summoner can take 2 actions. He has to use an action to sustain the summon, and the summon creature gets 2 actions. So we'll do the summon creature now. Let's see. It's going to try to sting you first. Oh, that's a hit. Almost a crit. So Picklock just got stung by a giant ant. And now, Picklock, you need to make the fortitude save I just put in there.
Not cool, man. Oh, can I use a hero point?
You can, because so the way hero points work on this screen is if you want to use a hero point, you hit the little thing that looks like 2 arrows, like a
Like a
circle.
refresh.
Okay, okay.
Yep. If you click on that, it should automatically use your hero point, or it should ask you if you want to use a hero point. I think.
Said reverted. Wait, what? So then I can roll the save again? I'm confused.
If you click those arrows, it should automatically.
Oh,
either...
I clicked the wrong thing. There we
Yeah.
go. What did I click? I undid some damage that I took. Why did I take damage? From getting hit?
Yes, I did 8 damage to you from you getting hit.
I think I undid it by accident. I apologize.
Oh, I will redo it.
Reroll using a hero point. There we go.
Yep.
All right, that's a little better. That's a little better.
Yep, that is a crit success. So you are not poisoned. Then then it will attempt to hit you with a mandible. Whoops, that's the wrong. I did the full. I should have done the small one. There we go. All right, it does hit with its mandibles. The good news for you is it doesn't have an action to try to grab you, and I rolled a 1. So there you go. That's it for the ant. Picklock.
Okay. For some reason, I'm not seeing the combat fucking tabs.
Right click on the thing that looks like crossed swords in the upper right corner.
Yeah.
Right click on that and it should pop it out.
What are you talking about? Right click on that. It should pop it up on the encounter thing.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, that just brings up the encounter list.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
When I look at my guy, usually like I see all the tabs for what I can do, like attack and fucking like I can't draw my weapons and shit.
Are you talking about the little black buttons in the upper left corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are gone. Go into your character sheet. Go to your and then
screen.
the second tab over is actions. They're missing from my sheet page as well.
Well, that's
really because I've got mine too. So
all right.
They may be hidden. They may be up under the map names or something, but
I would put my cursor up by stolen lands, go and then just move it south, and see if your name comes up, and then the strikes, actions, inventory.
There's an arrow that collapses the HUD, but the HUD is there. Well,
I don't see any of that shit.
Yep.
So anyway,
well, Troy's got it, so I know it's there. It's
I'll
just
do it from my. All right, I got you. I got it. I'll do it from my character screen. It's fine, my character sheet. So
of course,
I just wanted to have both of those +1 rapiers drawn before I walked into the encounter. So that's
we can assume that you do.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna target this summoned creature, and then, fuck, how do I activate my abilities then? Just below that, actions. There's all my actions. Twin feint. There it is. Yeah. So the first strike throws them off guard. If it hits, and then they're flat-footed for the second one, right? So I'm gonna make 2 attacks.
Right.
Where's the fucking strike button then? Oh, it's up by the weapon. Yep, there it is.
Should be up above the weapons on the inventory.
Boom.
There you
we
go.
go.
That's a critical hit.
And then second strike.
Also a hit. So on the 30, you can hit the critical button, and on the 15, you can hit the damage. Or no, the second strike was a miss. Apologies. So, but you can
And
hit the
I want
critical
a
button.
hero point that one.
Yep, you do have 2 hero points because I gave you a second one. So go.
Remember,
for
those are probably the only ones you're going to have tonight, so.
Don't care, bud.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Let's see. So that one hit, this one missed. So then what do I do on this miss to try to re-roll it?
Right click on the number 15. You should, a little pop up will say re-roll using a hero point.
Go.
And that is a hit, I believe. Let's see. Yes, just.
So then I'll do critical damage on the first one.
Yep.
That one shouldn't. That guy's not flat-footed, so that shouldn't have sneak attack damage.
Right. There should be a toggle where you can turn off the sneak attack.
Why do I have the deadly D8?
Because
thing?
your weapon. Well, no, yeah, because your weapon has deadly on it, which means you'll do an extra D8 when you crit automatically.
Well, there we go. Okay, so 2d6 plus 8 plus 1d8.
Just make sure sneak attack isn't turned on and you'll be good.
No, the only thing is on is base damage and deadly D8.
There you go.
And then the second one's damage, though, would have the sneak attack on it. Yep, there we go. Sneak attack's on and base damage. So 1d6 plus 4 plus a d6.
Because you make it flat-footed with your first hit, right?
Yes, sir! So there you go. Bam! 31 damage.
1 shot, 1 kill, or 2 shots, 1 kill. It had 30 hit points, but you did 31, so it is dead.
All right, my turn. Oh, no. That was only one thing. I'm going to move in his face.
He can do a reaction real quick. Let's see. Yeah, he can.
Even though he hasn't gone yet?
Yes, it's a reaction. He has a reaction called Survival of the Fittest. When you kill an animal, summoned by him is killed within 30 feet of him, blood red energy flows from the slain creature into his mouth. He immediately heals hit points. Gaining any excess healing as temporary hit points that last for 10 minutes. As long as he possesses these extra temporary hit points, blood red energy ripples across his flesh, and some other shit happens. So I will do that, and I will give him some
I'm
temporary
not
hit
sure
points.
this is someone we want to let go.
Well, maybe a little bit too late now anyway.
I wasn't going to walk away and let this guy just fucking leave. They got him locked up down here. We got to figure out why.
Okay, so you did 2 attacks and you moved. That should be the end of your turn.
I apologize. I need to push the button. There you go. Come on. There you go.
Yeah. By the way, he is, I don't know if you guys can see, but he is on the ceiling. He is, that's why it says plus 15 feet above the token. He actually is clinging to the ceiling like Spider-Man.
Up above me at the moment. Well, then I wouldn't have moved up, bud.
Okay, then we'll have you move back. That's fine.
I would drop both my weapons and quick draw a fucking crossbow.
All right. Is the crossbow loaded?
I don't know. I mean, I always fucking pretend like I walk around with them loaded.
Well, when you walk around with them, they probably are loaded, but you were walking around with rapiers. I doubt if you put a loaded crossbow in your back. So we'll say you draw the crossbow, but you'll have to load it next round.
Drop.
Draw as a quick draw, and you can load it with your last action.
There we
So
go.
it's
I
loaded,
like
but you
it.
won't be able to shoot it yet.
Oh, these all say pick up.
It
Apparently,
just hit, you
my
probably
yeah,
dropped it. Yeah,
my stuff's oops.
it
Drop
happens.
drop the
It
rapier.
happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
see.
see. All right, I will end my turn though, and I'll
Well,
just.
he had already
I already
summoned an
did it.
animal, so I'll
I
get rid
already
of
ended
that.
my turn.
So let's see, what's the range on that? 60 feet.
Okay,
He'll
so
target.
she's
He's up
at.
on the ceiling. You see him look at you while he's hanging from the ceiling with one hand, and he begins muttering to himself, and he casts a spell, hydraulic push. Suddenly, a powerful blast of pressurized water shoots out of his hand, and he attacks you with it. Woo-hoo! Critical hit. Man, this is
That's
gonna.
cool. I can actually see how much ammo, and there's like a drop down for changing ammo. That's neat.
So he does double
Oh,
damage to picklock, and he
almost dead.
pushes you back with a wall of water by 10 feet, and Dominic is there.
Yeah, I slam into him.
So let me check out Shove real quick. I think there's a chance he might knock you prone. Let's see. Oh, where's the shove action? Let's see. Shove. So, shove, skill action. Push a creature, 235. So let's go to page 235. You push a creature away from you. You push your target up to 10 feet away from you. Oh, it doesn't say what happens if you're shoved in anything. So I'll say there's no additional damage, but you are shoved into Dominic and kind of bump into him pretty hard. And that's all he can do. He is sustaining a spell. He cast a spell. His hand attacked. He's done. Dominic.
Ready, your turn comes.
I will yell to Julie Lynn, and Raven and Fitz that he's up on the ceiling. I can't reach him with my normal weapons, but I'm going in to at least block so you guys can come in afterwards and hopefully stay behind me while you attack. Right.
There's a composite longbow +1.
I know I could drop all my weapons and use it because I actually put it on my sheet.
Get out of here! You killed my boy! You must all die or leave.
This is the way he was treating you, and you defend him?
He's still my boy, and this is what he looks like.
He's on the ceiling. Exactly where is that little dress of his going?
Yeah. Oh, you're getting a good view, I'm sure.
He's got a shillelagh waiting for you.
Oh, he sure does.
My magic club. I'll get you with my magic club.
Oh, man.
All right, so what's going on?
I think it's Raven's turn.
It is.
It is my
You can do
turn
Raven.
now. So, first thing I'm going to do is now that we're in combat and I'm still beat the hell out of, I'm going to go ahead and grab my last elixir out of my bag. I'm going to go ahead and quaff it.
Wow.
So that was 2 actions, 1 to grab, 1 to quaff. I mean, I have others that, are permanent ones, but that was, my temporary ones. And then, let's see, I don't have any 1-action spells. So I'm going to go ahead and move down a little bit. And end my turn.
All right, it's Fidget. You can run him, Troy, or I can run him. It doesn't matter to me.
I got him.
All right.
I say I run Picklock when he's not here. Troy gets Fidget when he's not here. You get
Yeah,
Judy
so-
Lynn when she's not here.
The weird way that gunslinger shit works then, can we just assume like I walk around with the heavy crossbow loaded and the first shot does the first shot, first kill thing, and then I gotta
Yeah. we can-
drop that one, quick draw the second crossbow and load it or something? I don't know, fucking...
We can
Or,
assume
or
that you
it's
keep
also
the two,
loaded?
No, we can assume the 2 crossbows are loaded when those are your primary weapons
Okay.
in your hands. But if you've got your rapiers in your hands when you're exploring, we'll assume that they're not loaded and they're stowed away on your body.
I like it then.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make any sense to have them loaded in your backpack. Because then you
Might
accidentally
go off
jostle them. And
accidentally.
I'll say, yeah. And so every step you take, Chuck's rolling dice in the background.
Well, just
Come on,
tell the
give me a
whole-
1. Give me a 1.
The whole thing is weird because it makes it seem like you have to use an action to like draw it and then shoot because it's a gunslinger thing. I don't fucking know. Like it assumes like it's your pistol and you got it on your side, you know, and it's already
Well,
loaded.
there are guns in the game, so you're kind of using something that was meant for another thing.
Exactly.
It
I
will
know.
work for your class, but it's not really made for your class.
Exactly. That's why they allow you to use the crossbow with the ability because that's the closest thing to like a
Right.
gun at the what I have available to me.
What's Fidget doing?
Oh,
Here
shit.
we go.
Nothing.
That is a miss.
Okay, and I think I just used the 1 action, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Nothing.
Make
A
ready.
miss and a
Your
critical
turn
miss.
comes.
I'll let Julie then go.
Judy Lynn, you're wounded. You shouldn't be wounded, should you?
No.
Why is she?
Well, she did something. She probably
Because I
grabbed
never
something.
removed it.
Well, she's also encumbered and clumsy 1 because she must have picked something up that's heavy.
I bet she picked up. Yep.
That damn Stag's Lord's helmet.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's heavy. Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Oh God, needle darts. Here we go.
Of course.
Wait a minute. I've never heard of this spell before. What is it?
You barely hit. You just hit.
I'll do it. Needle darts. Needle darts.
I'm going to show you hydraulic push again. Let's see. He's hurt. I don't think he has to make concentration when you're sustaining a spell. No, I don't think you do.
No.
I don't believe so.
We'll look and see if sustain has the concentration.
It's your turn.
I'll use my cheat sheet. Ooh, sustain does have the concentration check. Let's see. I think, though, you have to be interrupted while you're sustaining, not... let me look. That was a hit, yes.
Oh, fuck. Why did Why was there an extra die in there? Oh, 1 shot, 1 kill.
There
Oh,
you go.
was the first time I shot at him? Yeah, I guess it was. So I'm gonna run over here now. And I'm gonna take out a potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up sustain real quick and make sure he doesn't have to make a save.
See, and this is the reason why I didn't want to use like a lot of our potions, because they're great for use in combat when we need them.
Yep.
Bro, we got a pile of them. You could have
doesn't
drank
matter.
some of them.
I somehow remember your cleric saying before we get too deep into this place, we should probably camp so I can get my heal spells back.
Because
Yeah,
she
well-
knew this encounter was coming up, but
But-
she's doing her best not to give it away.
No, she's just careful that way when I'm completely out of heal spells.
What, are you gonna sleep over him, or were you planning on camping outside? Cause
Well, we didn't necessarily know that he was down there until, we started talking at him, and we could have just covered the thing back up for the time being and just,
Picklock used his healing potion on Nugra. That was very nice of you.
oh, I didn't mean to do that. Also, I shouldn't have clicked it because I just had to take it out and then end my turn. But I got excited because you guys were bitching at me for coming down here. It's one fucking dude. How about we just get the fucking encounter over with? Kill his ass. Stop bitching about it.
nope, we're gonna bitch. It's my right as a player.
All right. So,
Okay,
oh,
talk like that will keep healing spells somehow from getting to you.
oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, he's out of most of his big spells. All right. Well,
The
it's
cleric's
time
like, the light of my lord no longer reaches the mouth of Picklock.
All right, so I'll target these two, and I will cast Electric Arc. Electric Arc.
Cast the electric slide.
Oh,
Around the corner?
no, he still has. I thought I had them targeted. God dang it! All right, let's see. Let's try that again. Let's.
It looked like it hit the dead red ant. I'm cool with that.
Uh-huh.
See, it's all of us. None of us can manage to target correctly.
Well, I've been doing it wrong for years. There we go. All right, so I need Judy Lynn and Dominic to make reflex saves. I don't know if you see reflex saves pop up in the chat or not, but
I do not.
then just make them on your sheet. I think it'll automatically apply it to this. I think it's a reflex save. Yeah, it is. Dominic got a 22. Judy Lynn got a 10. Are you guys happy with that?
No.
Are you going to use a hero point?
Also, no.
Yes.
Okay, so Judy Lynn and him both rolled 22s. Those are both fails, but they're not critical fails. And I believe her previous one would have been a critical fail. So Judy Lynn takes 10. Dominic takes 10 from electricity. All right. Is there anything else he can do since he no longer has a spider?
He could drop down 15 feet. I mean, that would be a movement he could probably do.
Yeah, for now, I think he's going to stay up there. He's cool with that. So, all right. It's Dominic's
You are
turn.
next.
He'll shift over there. He'll shift on the ceiling.
But I am next.
You did take the hit points off of him. I accidentally gave him, right?
I did not give him the hit points. I did not give him credit. Remember, he had temporary hit points, so that's why he may not look as low as you thought because he had to go through temporary hit points first.
I know, he's not gonna. We could kill his butt. You'll be fine, guys. We could do this.
Dominic, you're up, baby.
Yep.
Say, we kill the Stag Lord. We die to
dude.
the Stag Lord's dad.
His dad in the basement. There you go, bud.
We kill Jake Paul. We lose to Tyson.
That's a hit. I wish. I hate Jake Paul. God, I
Yeah,
wish
right.
Oh,
shit out of that
I
guy.
wanted to see that old man just knock that kid's head off.
Everybody did. Everybody
So
did.
sad.
Yeah.
Oh, and he rolls a 1 on the damage.
I don't think there was anybody that was like,
Jake.
Jake Paul, that's who we want to win.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh, one of my coworkers is like, I don't know why people hate him so much. He's just a YouTube guy. And I'm like, because he's
That's
a full
why.
of himself punk.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
It's okay. I love some of the memes that have come out. Like, Jake Paul has now challenged Babe Ruth to a home run hitting contest. Babe Ruth, who
Oh,
died
yeah.
in like the 50s.
It's because this guy's rich as fuck for doing bullshit when we all worked for a living. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like him. He's not normal people. He was a Disney kid who then got rich off the internet. Fuck that kid. Hope he gets hit by a bus.
All right. What else is up, Dommy?
Did you give him the 3 points of damage?
I gave him the 2 points of damage, or the 1 point of damage. He has resistance to physical damage.
Ah, okay.
You may notice that his skin is a little barky. His skin almost seems to be made of wood right now.
Oh, I need to turn into a wolf.
It's your turn.
Raven, turn into a wolf then.
I have no animal form left. I've used that, and nobody rested.
So what are you going to do?
All right, well, I'm going to step over to here. I believes I can see him from here.
If you can see him, you can see him.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell at him.
Bring it. Ooh, Ray of Frost. He almost cast that, but he thought Electric Loop would be better. That is a miss.
Yes, it was.
Fidget.
Let's see, how far is he? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's 15 feet up, so it's over 30 feet. So, how do I make the Elemental Blast a 2 action?
Let's see. Let's see. He's got 2 elemental blasts there. I think
Is the first one?
it might be the first one, yeah.
All right, I'll try it, but
No, that says it's only 1. Let's see. And if you roll the second one, is that 2? Huh. Oh, there's a pull down.
oh, there's the pull down. Yeah, never mind, I got it.
Yeah, there it is. It's up above there. There you go. Don't know why he's got 2 different elemental blast things there, but I think they both do the same thing, so.
Hold on a sec. All right, whatever. Jesus Christ. I'm going to use a hero.
All right.
Fuck me.
That is a miss. That is a hit. course, it's still +9. Did you use the primary attack roll again?
Oh, I probably did. So you -4 from that, 21.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Yep.
It will be your turn next.
Judy Lynn.
Okay.
We could back out and let Grandpa cool off for a minute. Just saying.
How do I get it to turn?
Get what to turn?
The 15-foot cone.
Whoa.
That was cool looking, whatever it was. Let me go here. Let's see. I think you hold down control and use the mouse wheel. But of course, it should be there.
Yeah, no. When I do the mouse wheel, my map gets big and small.
You have to hold the control button down while holding your cursor over the template. You have to hold the control button down when you use the mouse wheel. And it turns it.
Ooh, neat. Oh, look at that. What are you doing, like burning hands or something?
Okay, so no, real quick. So, oh no, yes I can. So,
What are you using? Reach spell?
yeah.
So you could start it out there and then,
That's what I want.
all right, there you go. Now cast the spell. Oh, let's see. I have to
Ray, yeah.
click
That's
on
right.
him and have him roll. Go ahead and roll your damage real quick. And then it'll pop up a little thing for me to roll his save on. All right. All right, so he succeeded, but he did not critically succeed, so he takes half damage. Oh, and he has bleed, I think.
Deal 2d10
1%,
piercing and
yeah.
1 persisting bleed to all creatures in the
Yep.
area.
Yep.
All right.
Woohoo! Bleed, baby, bleed. That's how we're gonna kill him. Make him slowly fade away.
Just back out of the room and close the door. Drink a healing potion. Go back in there and blast him again.
All right. Who's next? Or because if you used reach spell, that uses an action, and then you cast the
Yep.
spell.
That's why I can't move.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
It's your turn.
The one DM I'm
Oh,
running,
sorry.
the one DM I'm watching play, he actually advances the tracker instead of the players. I can start doing that if you guys want, because you guys do occasionally forget to advance it, and we just keep waiting and waiting, and I finally have to say something. If you want, I will start advancing the tracker when you're done.
Well, if you know we've done 3 actions, then why don't you just do that?
All right. Well, yeah. I just don't want to piss people off just doing it, but
Yes, but if we've done 3 actions, there's nothing else we can do.
Yeah,
that's
if
true.
you're
All right.
pretty, if it's pretty apparent that we're fucking done and we're being stupid, then yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, neither.
All right. Then
So
I
I'm gonna
will-
use the healing potion in my hand now. I think on
All right.
myself this time. There we go.
Might I recommend on the ant that's dead? Just sprinkle it on him.
So I'm gonna apply 16 healing to myself.
There you go.
Ah, there we go. That's better. So then I'm gonna go over here. Let's see. Let's see, how far was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ah, shit. There we go. Now I can see him again. We're gonna. So I used my potion. I moved. I'm gonna reload that crossbow in my hand.
All right.
Why is it the regular one? It should be this crossbow. Two grip. There we go. And oh, it is loaded.
I'll go ahead and advance it because that's all you have time to do.
There we go.
You moved, you drank, and you loaded. All right. So, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you.
He's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna. You dare? You're still here? You fools! Let me try revealing. You guys, what do you see when I reveal that?
Nothing.
I
I see. If you scroll down, I see the basic reflex save.
yeah.
Okay, so it does pop the reflex save up for you guys, right?
Yep. And well, it
There
does
you
for
go.
me. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see
Not
it.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah,
See it
roll
now.
those instead of the ones on your sheet, and that way it'll.
Yay.
Okay, you guys good with that?
I don't have a choice.
I'm good.
All right.
Ah,
You're both near death as you get hit by a huge wave. I didn't see the damn spell go off, did it?
it did. Yep.
All right, it's the electric loop again, or the electric arc.
Make
All right,
ready.
that's
Your
his
turn
action. There's
comes.
nowhere for him to go. So, and he is bleeding. And I'll roll his recovery check. He recovers. All right. All right. So, Dominic, you're up.
I got him. I'll shoot at him. Let's just shut the door and let Grandpa chill out.
I did tell Dominic that I'll be backing up next chance I get.
Okay. So if you use a composite longbow within 30 feet, you get a -2.
Yes, because of volley.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But that's why now point blank shot is what point blank shot does is gets rid of the volley penalty. So, yeah, if you think about it, bows were not meant to be used in close combat. So, you actually are less effective with a bow when you're in close quarters. That's what the volley is for. Yep.
If you take the spot next to me, since he's on the ceiling, you're probably right at the right amount. Because he's 20, he'd be 20 feet ahead and 15 feet up.
I don't know if it takes elevation into account.
Let me see. It does not. So, well, I can turn that off.
You can probably
'Cause-
turn it off. So we can figure that he's, let's say, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Well, why don't you just back up to like outside the door and take a shot if you
Yep.
can,
You got the movement.
or in the door. We can arc
Can't
it
go in
up.
the door, can I? Because I think somebody's there. Picklock is.
Yeah, but you could go to one of these squares and probably still see him. You could, I bet you could see him from
Yeah,
there.
I can still see him. Yeah.
Now he should be. Now he's exactly 30 feet away, so you should be able to.
And
Yep,
take
and there it is. It does say, yep, okay.
Take a shot and then get out of his line of sight.
Fuck that.
Damn, Troy's having some bad luck tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did have one. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, really? Fuck you.
Holy shit. God damn.
That was your hero point roll?
That was
Oh,
my
It
fucking,
was.
yeah, 2 ones in a row.
Yeah,
Fucking
well,
great.
it doesn't matter whether you get to plus 10 or not. A 1 is a 1 is a 1. You still have one more action.
Get out of his line of sight so he can't blast you with the lightning. There you go.
It's your turn.
Raven!
Yes.
Goddamn Raven!
All right, well, go ahead and cast a spell at him. That's really all I can do.
You just keep backing up.
You guys are having some bad rolls tonight.
I should be... Come on. Stop moving me so far. Why am I in the door? Get out of the door! I was going to say, it moved me into the door!
Oh yeah, I forgot about the arrow key.
I'm like, I just wanted to move over like a smidge so that way he couldn't see me. And now I'm in the door!
Fidget. Leave, you young whippersnappers. You're outmatched by this old man.
One sec. Now, why won't it? Oh, I don't. Whatever.
I'll outmatch you.
That's a better roll, unfortunately, because of his survival of the fittest. That is a miss. I think that might be it. It sure sounded like one. That is a hit. Woo! He takes 9 points of fire damage. Actually, he takes 12 points of fire damage. Apparently, he doesn't do well against fire.
You are next.
I will say that to everybody going, hey, now that we're all beat up, use fire against them.
Okay.
Or can I really tell? Or can I really see that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can tell that he's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Judy Lynn.
Judy Lynn.
All right.
Mostly because of
Yes.
his reaction. He really kind of crunches up a little bit. He's like, "Oh, you bastard! That
Oh.
burns."
All right.
Mein Leben.
I know what to do now. Just get out. Let's get out of here.
That almost hit. Missed by 1. Remember, use the space bar if you need to turn in a mid-move. There you go. All right.
It is your turn.
Pick lock.
Shoot at him.
Hey, Dictator Kodo, good evening. How are you tonight?
Oh, it was almost a 19. That is a miss.
I'm gonna shut this door. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. Shutting the door in action.
Yes.
I'm done then.
You hear his voice coming from just on the other side of the door. Be gone with you! Get out of my home! My boy's dead. It's mine now.
When it's ready, your
Dominic.
turn comes.
Fuck that bitch, dude. Let's go find some stuff to start on fire. We'll just burn this place to the ground.
What you gonna do, Troy boy?
Or at least let's go find some things to find, like throw some Molotov cocktails in there.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I mean, he's trapped in a little room. If we just start the thing on fire, he'll die or...
Well, we're in a, basement cave. I don't know that a fire is really going to do anything.
What are you talking about? If we throw a burning lamp in there and stuff, we'll smoke them out.
It is your turn.
Okay, Raven.
All right, I am going to go ahead and take this opportunity to drink another potion. Let's see how much my hurt.
And either Chuck's being nice or the encounter's already set up like this, where he's like, get out of my face if we come down here. So.
Raven, goddamn it!
So let's just go back upstairs.
Oh, Raven healed Nugra for 17 damage.
Yeah, of course, because that's, the way it always works.
You know how to redo it, right? You just...
I just click on, not plus 17 feet in the air. Get down from there. What are you doing?
no.
I know how to add the hit points to myself.
All right, go for it. There you go. Unless Fidget's going to do anything offensive, what do you guys... I mean, you can open the door back up and start back up, or you heading upstairs?
Well, I need to heal myself up at least some, and probably I probably have to take a
Make
couple of
ready.
potions.
Your
Dominic
turn
probably does
comes.
too.
Yep.
Well,
So
not-
Fidget will just
Might I also recommend that you go ahead and put down the Stag Lord's helmet for a minute?
Yep.
I think you can suspend it or whatever, so it's considered it's not on you, even though it's still on you.
Yeah, I think you can
Right.
drop it while it's still in your inventory.
Got bad mojo? Oh, no, because you're encumbered?
Right.
Okay.
Encumbered and clumsy because of it.
Yeah.
Do you have a backpack?
Put it on the horse.
Yep. I just put it in there.
It's
I
right
wonder
on
if
the,
that would change it.
the party's, the horse is right there in the room with us.
Yep, you can do either one. I assume you guys are done. What are you going to do with it? I need to know whether to keep you all in initiatives or not.
No, let's go upstairs, trap this guy down here, heal up like you guys wanted to now that we figured out what's down here. Come back down here and kick his ass.
Is there any lock on that door?
Let's see.
I mean, he said they had him locked down here. Don't send me some food. So, I mean, I don't know.
Well, locked down here could just be, hey, every time I try to come up, somebody bonks me on the head.
Yep.
It doesn't necessarily have to be that they locked.
There
me
is
down
not
here.
a lock. There does not appear to be a lock on the door, no.
Okay. So we can't actually lock him in
Lock
there.
the door. Right.
Well, we can go back upstairs and pile a bunch of shit on top of the trap door.
Yep.
So can I assume you do that?
Yes, please.
All right. So we will end the encounter, but no XP will be awarded because you did not overcome him as of yet. All right. So you goes back upstairs. So let's go back to that map. Where is it?
I had full hit points. I figured out what was down there. We're still alive.
I don't know. Somebody told me it's just one crazy old man.
Yeah, he's one crazy old man down there, guys.
As I think we had the board that was over this, so we could probably put back over and pile some of this rubble.
Yep,
Right on
I was
top
gonna
of
say,
it.
and pile some of those big rocks on it.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck, how much time has passed since we did our treat wounds?
Oh, probably. Well, you guys did a full exploration, so probably close to an hour by now.
Yeah, we searched them 2 rooms and then
You
fucked
searched
with
the
the old
entire upper
man's
area and then went down.
yeah,
Now, the fucking with the old man may be accounted for maybe
minutes, right?
less, probably 20 or 30 seconds of
Oh
time.
yeah, yeah. It was blast, blast, blast! Get out of my house!
Yeah.
There you go, Picklock. You may
Oh,
take
you
that.
get- Oh, nice.
So you pile a bunch of shit on top of the trapdoor, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that healing at? Apply healing right there. Boom. All right, then I'm gonna use a potion. So I'm fully healed. While these guys are bandaging themselves, I'm gonna peek upstairs.
Judy Lynn gets the hero point this time.
That's how you use a healing potion. Both 8s.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, like you said, both ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Picklock.
Yeah, Picklock, stay with the party.
Nope, I did what I did.
Where did Picklock go? Oh, I know where he went. What are you going upstairs?
I told you I wanted to peek upstairs while everyone was bandaging themselves. Yes.
All right.
Okay, you didn't need any healing?
Oh, I'm
I-
fully healed, and
I
I wanna
healed him.
I want to sneak upstairs. I'm fully healed, and I want to sneak upstairs.
No, that's cool.
All right. Let's see.
Crap, we're back outside.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, you guys are already on the map. So
Yeah, because we used this one for the initial encounter, I think.
Yeah, so there's just some platforms up here, right?
yeah. So this is the what it looks like on the roofs I'll just put up. I just sent the in chat.
Thick stone walls surround cracked, crumbling platforms. Yeah.
Yep.
So like I'm here, like on the stairs then?
Well, yeah, if you came up those stairs, yep,
Yeah.
that's where you came up at. Yep.
I mean, is there anything to be found up here sneaking around?
Nope. This is just where some of the bandits were when they were on watch and everything,
Yeah.
but there's nothing. There's no treasure or loot or anything to be found up here.
We didn't. So this stairwell, how do I ping that? Why can't I ping the map down here? Yeah. Did we go up there?
No, but that's the stairs you saw when you went out the backside.
Okay.
Yep.
All right then. We good. We can. I mean, we can. Everyone's healed. We can rest if y'all want your spells back, and then go down there and stomp that old
Alright.
man into the dirt quick.
Yep.
Yeah, I think taking a rest is probably going to be the right answer.
Let's do one thing. Let's see.
And you said he was weak to flame.
Yeah, he was hurt
Apparently,
by
yeah.
flames. Yeah. I wish I still had like I had some flame thing, throwable things, but I don't have any anymore.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, and I wanted to. Oh, what am I rolling a perception check for?
Raven, as you guys are coming back down off the top and you're regathering down here and you're going to rest and everything, here's a commotion from coming from outside the keep. It's coming from the the southwestern side, but whatever it is, it's outside the wall. You hear some explosions and you hear like the sound of zombies, like, oh, and you hear, get the hell away from me.
Homeboy blasted his way out of the fort. I kind of figured he would escape if we didn't kill him.
But now he's got zombies after him.
So I assume you guys are just going to ignore it and go on doing what you're doing, but one of you did
Well, we
hear.
could go. I'll go up top
say,
and look.
I will let
Yeah.
everybody know that it sounds like there's somebody out in the zombie field.
Well, I mean, we're in a fort. I'll go up top and look.
Yep, we can do that. I agree.
Well, by the time you get up there, he's 250, 300 feet away, getting to the edge of the dirt. You see like 5 or 6 zombies following after him. But he reaches the edge of the dirt. He turns around, flips you all the bird, and then keeps going.
That's awesome. I love it so much.
He kind of bends over, grabs his groin,
Yeah.
eat this, and then flips you the bird and then runs off.
That's hilarious.
You can see looking outside that probably 5 or maybe 15 or 20 feet away from the keep you can see an open trap door in the dirt. And then you can see the ground's all broken up like zombies rose up as soon as he ended up on the dirt. So you kind of see the zombies wandering around. They don't go any further than the edge. You see him disappear off into the distance. And then slowly, about a minute later, you see the zombies kind of rebury into the dirt. And he's gone. All right. So I assume you guys are going to camp.
I assume you are correct.
Yep.
I assume you're going to camp in the fort. Is there any particular spot you're going to camp at?
This is like the
Well, there's some already sleeping bags over here.
Yeah, but
I'd
I
say
don't.
The area we're all currently in is probably
Well,
a good
this
defensible
spot-
spot.
This spot has a big hole in the ceiling. I would think maybe down where the Stag Lord was hanging out. And the
Yeah, but
other guy.
that's all kind of nasty and stuff like that until it all gets cleaned up. I don't know that that's where I want to be.
Not in the Stag Lord's room. I mean, I'll sleep in the Stag Lord's room. I don't care. The other guy's room is nice, isn't it? It's just like goods.
Yeah,
and
no
stuff
one
in there.
was killed down there. I think you fought the Stag Lord out here. So yeah, the area where the stag lord was sleeping and Akros's place
So
is pretty
back here?
clean. Yep.
Yeah. Like I'd totally sleep. I mean, I'm a goblin. I don't care. I'd sleep in the fucking Stag Lord's nasty room. It's
I mean, I'd prefer to sleep outside, but there's, zombies. So,
Honestly, the good thing about this place is you're not really going to have to worry about random encounters. You guys are going to get to see the new camping sheet.
We'll close the gate.
As you can see, they gussied up the camping sheet. There's no real reason. We'll say critical success on the camping because there's no reason to roll it because you've already got a place. Oh, wow. I have to reassign you guys. Let's see who used to do there's really no reason to camouflage, but I'll go ahead and put you down there. Deb always cooks the meals and discovers separate meals.
I hunt and gather.
And
Let's
I organized the watch because I had the best perception. Was that right? Or I don't remember.
do wilderness survival. Oh no, hunt and gather. And fidget.
Healer's Blessing. What's that one?
That's whenever you've got Tristan with you.
Interesting.
So I should probably. So yeah, no one can do those two. Who does the organizing the watch? Isn't that you, Picklock?
I feel like it is because then I have the best perception.
Some of these
It's-
things are not necessary. In other words, you can hunt and gather if you want, but you'd have to go at least 300 feet outside the fort. But there's plenty of
Well,
food
there's
to
all
be
kinds of
found.
food in here we already found. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any reason for me to go outside and do that at this point in time.
You said this joint was full of rations and rope and stuff from them stealing and looting
And there's plenty of owlbear to eat.
Fidget he is successful in telling a campfire story. So no need to hunt and gather. It's up to you, Deb, if you want to do either discover a special meal or cook a special meal.
Since there's so much food already here, I might try to discover one.
do it to it. Oh, look at that! Look at all the fun images and everything. What you
Oh,
can
cool.
do and stuff.
If you
Yeah.
if you click the arrow to the right, you'll see the eating. You'll see consuming rations, the basic meal, the fish on the stick. You can roll whichever one of those and just do the pull down if you're using cooking lore.
So these are all the ones I already know.
Yes, they are.
You know how to make haggis already?
Yeah, I'm good.
Ooh.
And if you can look on the right side on that screen, you can see the ingredients you have. Special ingredients.
Does it tell you what each one does if you click on them?
Yeah, if you
Oh,
click.
it sure does.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So how do I discover a new one?
Guy really stepped up his game.
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
What do you mean, Deb? What are you saying?
Well, we were just going to eat a bunch of the stuff that's already here in the camp. I wasn't necessarily going to cook.
Yeah, so just do consume rations.
But
Or
my
just,
question was, my other option is to try to discover a new recipe.
That's true.
So how do I do that?
Well, let's see. It has to be a basic meal. Choose a common recipe from those listed starting on special recipes. The recipe must be of a level equal to or less than the level of the zone you're in.
I think I may already have them all.
I think you have all the ones from zone 3 and below.
Yeah. So nothing to discover.
Yeah, let me look up recipes. Oh, hell. I don't know where the recipes are. I may have to open up the damn book. But
No, I'm pretty sure we discovered that last time, that I already have everything I could get.
I think she's right. So
sounds right.
Oh, you have all the recipes you can learn
for this.
At
for this
these
area.
levels.
at your
Yep.
level.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. What does the haggis do? How do you see that stuff again?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look.
I
How do you
say
get to that
Chuck.
page?
Chuck said to press arrows, but we can't press arrows. Chuck has to press arrows.
Hey, yep, I don't
Oh,
see
so when
anything.
I press the arrows, you guys see a change?
Yeah.
Yes, we can't press the
There you
arrows.
go. There you go.
There,
Haggis.
it's the haggis.
That's
The
the way it
meal
should go.
bolsters this eater against nausea, granting a
What?
+1 status bonus to fix the cause the sickened condition for 24 hours.
A fish on a stick is pretty cool if we were expecting
Yeah, it's one of
to
my
do,
favorites.
do something.
You could learn
grueling.
rice and nut pudding and succulent sausages. Those are the only two you could try to learn.
Yeah, if you didn't have a good healer, eating a basic meal gets you extra hit points. That's interesting. Okay.
Rice and nut pudding will grants a +1 status bonus to Arcana checks, so it's good for wizard types. But that's all it really does is if you successfully do it, you get a +1 status bonus to Arcana checks made to identify magic and to learn a spell. So it might be good for Mike's character, but that's about it.
I mean, I'm a big fan of hearty meals all day, every day, dude. Like your next
Yeah, I'm
3
thinking this basic meal looks pretty good right now.
Yep, so you can do it.
All right, flip it back to the other screen then.
But I mean, in general, that hearty though, that's cool because your next 3 saving throws, you get a +1.
Well, to do the basic meal, you want to do it on this screen. You want to go to basic meal, do the pull down, change it from survival to cooking, and then
Click the
Dev,
die.
then you hit the D20 because you roll.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, remember those are critical successes.
Yeah, and she
Oh,
failed.
You fail. You
Yeah,
fail at
burn
your
the
basic
bread,
meal.
dude.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
burn
You
your
guys, no,
toast.
you guys feel good. I mean, it was a good meal. You just no effects.
Your meal fills your bellies, but has no other effects.
That's cool, dude. I like those
So
changes.
I
to
hit
the
the
campaign.
I hit the remove ingredients, and it says consuming food. Should it? I guess basic meal doesn't cost you. It cost you 2 basic.
Well, I thought you said the place was full of food, dude.
Well,
I
it
mean,
is,
yeah.
but the program should have removed it when I hit remove ingredients, and it didn't. I still see 25 basic ingredients. Of course, I don't know where those are. I don't know if those are the ones in the stash.
Maybe because
do you have to,
maybe because I failed it.
well, hold
So I
on.
didn't get to do it.
We're all sitting under skip meal at the moment. Do we have to be dragged somewhere?
I bet you have to be dragged. Hold on, let's see. Let me drag you all. Yep, I have
There
to
you go.
drag you to basic. Wow.
Because right now we were all skipping our meals, so it meant nothing.
So I will not hit consume rations ingredients because you have enough ingredients there to do it. So sweet. All right. And the night will go on eventfully because you guys are inside this fort. Nothing's going to F with you in here. So let's get you through the night. We'll rest. And apparently, it's going to say it should roll the damn weather check.
It did.
It
Weather.
is rainy.
Rainy.
It is still rainy, but it is not extra cold or hot or anything. So
All right, let me perform my daily crafting.
the one guy has this thing set up to where when it gets dark on his calendar, it gets dark on the screen. And then the sun rises once again. All right.
I'm gonna sneak up here.
All right. You're going to sneak up there and do what?
Take a peek.
You see nothing in the distance. Certainly no old man. No sign of the old man. No sign of the zombies. It's
There's
just you guys in this sodden fort.
this is just more platform. There's nothing else up here. I couldn't really tell. I don't know.
Well, we can go back to the other map real quick. Let's see. Hold on.
See, it's like dark. It was blacked out, so I wasn't sure.
It's just, oh, damn it. I'm on the light screen. Hold on. So
Oh
you're
yeah, okay.
you're over here now.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, it's all empty. I'd like
Yep.
to go back downstairs and check the old guy's room before we leave.
Well, yeah, there's loot down there, remember?
Well, I took most of the loot, I think, already.
Yeah, but we really didn't get to explore. There was one last room we didn't go through, I think, and then the room he was in.
So I'm assuming you
I
guys are going down the cellar, so I'll just put you back down in the cellar. There you go.
I searched both these rooms and emptied the 2 loot piles before we engaged the old man. So I mean, that's what I wanted to do, and you guys got mad at me because we didn't sleep first, so we didn't kill the old man. He got away. I
Well, there is a
apologize.
third loot pile that you guys haven't found yet.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to check down here again. So,
It's right next to your horse.
well, yep, I didn't see that. Didn't know that was a loot pile. Stolen goods. All right. Put that
Yeah.
on the horse.
If you look at that, it just has an assortment of stuff. Basically, the idea is you find enough stuff here to stolen goods, an assortment of mundane trade goods like pelts, furs, tobacco, iron, bronze, miscellaneous weapons and armor, and miscellaneous adventuring gear, and tools worth a total of 45 gold pieces. So
Can we see where this wizard that my haste allowed to get away fucking blasted out of this place?
well, just show me where you guys are exploring and I'll
I want to search his room. What's going on in his room?
oh, I got to give you credit for in effect you chased him off, so you will get credit for the kill, so to speak. When you come down here, Raven can see where he exited. There's a
Yeah,
ladder.
it looks like there's a ladder over here.
Yep. Yeah, one of these days I'll tell you the history of the Stag Lord and Nugra. It's a tragedy in the telling. Let's see. Nugra was.
I mean, we murked his kid. He's one lonely fucking spellcaster. We'll find him if he's. We'll deal with him again if he's a problem.
I have 3.
We'll tell him, if you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice,
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Let's see.
Listen, all right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something.
What the fuck is wrong with you? All right, let's see.
So many things.
What's going on in his bedroom? Do I find anything in his bedroom?
There's some mysterious white stains all over the walls.
His cage apparently. What do I find in his cage?
Things, dude.
Oh,
Things.
Jesus. Gross.
80 times 4 is 320 divided by 5. 65, I think. All right. All right, so y'all get some XP for defeating.
Woot woot.
Which
Gained
gives
a
us all enough to level up.
So Dominic will level up, Picklock will level up, Judy Lim will level up, and Fidget.
So what, I
will
just
level
push
up.
this add button?
I already hit the add button.
Oh, okay.
I think that's everyone, right?
No, he's talked about the add button next to leveling.
Yeah, like it says on my.
Oh, now
in
it's
chat,
showing in mine. Yeah.
In
Well,
the
that's because
chat
I didn't
thing.
hit yours. I don't know if you guys can hit your own or not, but for some reason it always does 2 entries for each character, and I've never understood why
Yeah,
it does
it's
that.
weird.
I mean, it's all good. I see that I'm now level 4. I have 8 experience. I have more hit points now. It looks like it
Yep.
worked. I just gotta do like whatever skills and
Yep.
stuff I've gained. Yeah.
And it's 8:30. If you guys want to take some time to level up, you can. Or what's your plan? I guess is what's your plan now? You've cleaned the place out. You've gotten most of the loot. You think the old man has run off and probably isn't coming back, or well, you don't know, but you know he's gone for now.
He's
Are you
gone
gonna
for now. I'm
you
not
gonna
gonna.
head back to Oleg's? Or you gonna
I'm thinking we
you
head
gonna
back to
explore
Oleg's
some
at this
more?
point.
Oh yeah.
We need to go back and let everybody know that we've
We
managed
took care of the
to.
stag lord and any of the other things that we finished that we have to turn in.
Yeah, we got like a bunch
Yep.
of crap to turn in and gain a bunch of experience and all sorts of loot to sell now.
That's right. And you got to let Keston know so he can send one of his men to go tell Jamandi because you have fulfilled the terms of your charter.
Yeah.
So you will be getting a new charter very soon. It's going to take some time, but you guys are going to have to start probably next game depending hopefully Mike will be here. We can either fast forward time or we can get to the kingdom itself as soon as you want. You guys can explore some more during the 2 weeks while you're waiting for Jamandi to get everything set up because she like has to come and establish that he's dead for real. She has to. You all have to decide where you want your capital to be. Um,
I think we all decided just it should be where Oleg's is, right? Wasn't that
the
consensus?
two most likely play. Well, there's really three. I don't remember if you guys discovered the fort or not.
We did discover a fort, but we have not cleared it out because there was some sort of like iffiness about who actually owns the land or something. I remember discovering a fort somewhere.
Yeah, it's oh yeah, it's too close to Rosslyn, which is where Brevoy is, which is where
Yep.
Jamandi is. So that one would probably be bad, but probably the two most likely places are either Oleg's or the Stag Lord's
This fort that we
keep.
just
Yep.
took
Those
over.
are
So,
yep.
and it
So
does have zombies defending it. So, I mean,
yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that, but you could
uh,
probably get Jamandi
well,
to
we can
clear them
use
out for you.
or use it to our advantage. You know what I'm saying, bro? I mean, just saying, we
Uh,
already got zombies defending the place.
Probably not a good idea, but that's ultimately up to you guys.
What are
But
the if it's I don't know if this is something we would find out or what, but is there a way to find out what would give us what we'd get, what kind of
yeah, I know
perks we
what you're
get
saying.
for putting it at Oleg and what kind of perks we get for putting it
Is there
at
any
the
benefit?
Stag Lord's Keep.
What
If you
advantages?
establish a settlement and this where the Stag Lord's Fort is, the Stag Lord's Fort functions as a free town hall. So you get a free town hall in your capital city. If you decide to establish your fort at Oleg's, it serves the settlement is built. The trading post functions as a free general store.
Yeah,
So
I like
e-
that.
either way, you're going, if you do build it at Oleg's, one of the first buildings you'll have to build is a town hall because the town hall is where you run your government from. So you'll have to build one if you do it at Oleg's.
Yeah, but
But
Oleg's already has like a. We already got men there. There's everything going on. We could just start there, I think, and
it's
then.
totally up to you guys. They're
Well,
both,
I'm just expressing my thoughts right now here. So, like, if
and
we,
honestly, you can build it anywhere you want. You just, those are the two locations that are going to give you a free structure.
yeah, we'd have to start from scratch then.
Exactly. So
So okay, so is there any benefit to searching the land and finding another spot?
mm, not necessarily, but you may not like the location of either spot. You may not
Ah,
want a lake at your back. You may not want to be in the middle of the plains. You may want a more centralized location. You may want something in the forest. You might want a forest city. So, I mean, it's up to you. That's the best part of this game. It's a sandbox. You guys get to decide where you want to build it, what kind of kingdom you want, who's going to be your king. You get to make all those decisions yourself or queen. So,
Yeah,
and
yeah, but we also all struggle with our daily lives to show up. So I'm just trying to keep this as streamlined as possible. So if we just stick to Oleg's, we already got like doors and stuff going on, and we don't gotta mess around as much, and we can just sell everything there. Like,
so
wouldn't that just
I
be the
think you got
easiest?
one vote for Oleg's.
Okay,
Yeah.
the thing to keep in mind, yes, we would have a general store there. So for selling and everything else. But the way the kingdom part works, your
Mhm.
capital really does not take into account that there's already a structure, that there's already people, there's everything else other than just the general store. With the Stag's Lord Rest, it doesn't necessarily take into account that there are already balustrades and everything else either. Just you get a town hall because there's a larger structure here that Jumandi's crew can come in and turn into a town hall. So those are really the only perks for either of the two locations.
Sure, but the Stag Lord's Keep is full of building materials, and couldn't we just take those and bring them to Oleg's and make a town hall pretty easy?
Nope, that's not how it works.
Okay.
What do you? What
So
is everyone else?
have
We'll
you
have
read
to get mics too.
have any of you guys read through the kingdom rules to learn about buildings and other things?
Absolutely not. I've
I
been
say
too
I
busy.
haven't. It's been it. When I read through a lot of the stuff, it had been so long ago, and I knew it was going to be a long time before we got into the kingdom rules. That there was no way I was going to remember them.
I
So
drove an hour and a half one way just to go to a 9-year-old's hockey tournament this weekend. No, I didn't
Ouch.
read any rules.
No, I get that, but
I'm
there
sorry.
is there's it's pretty complex.
I'll get on it. I promise.
No, that's all right. It's just, but I know, as just basic gaming, we would think exactly what you just said. My original group that did tabletop were the exact same way. We thought so too, but then you get to looking at how the building structures work and how the kingdom turns work and what you're doing during all those turns, and it's just like,
Right.
oh,
And then Chuck kind of mentioned that, like, you're gonna have to fucking get used to. We're gonna have whole turns here where it's all about like the kingdom stuff, just like the video game I played, essentially, right? Like,
Yep.
so
exactly.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
there's gonna be that whole managing like fucking kingdom thing, and then at times it'll get back into where we're adventuring to do the things that manage the kingdom, and then the kingdom grows, and then eventually we get to the point where it's like large scale battles and shit because it's all
Yeah, that's a
violent,
long way
right?
down the line, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So I get that. I get the whole concept. That's why I really like this campaign, and it's interesting. I just really haven't looked into all those rules yet because
Well, the
I'm
good
still just
news.
learning the fucking playing a character. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yep.
it's
Well,
super fun.
the good news is, depending on what you all decide, if you decide to fast forward to the kingdom founding day, which we can do, that means you have a whole month to learn the rules. Or you don't have to learn them all, just learn the kingdom
Start
establishment rules,
Start
which
fucking
is
reading some of that shit. Yeah.
which is the first third. I know it's a 100-page document. It's like the first third. Or you can decide to play out getting back to Oleg's, and you'll have 2 weeks to like do some more exploration while your kingdom, because what'll happen is Jumanji will send in a team of engineers. If you decide to do it at Oleg's, they will break ground. They'll make some changes so it's ready for a city to be built. If you do it at the Stag Lord's Fort, they will clean up the Stag Lord's Fort and remove all the bodies, deal with the undead in the, if you want them to. They will get it ready. They'll break the ground so you're ready to build.
All
That's
right.
going to take 2 to 4 weeks.
Cool. Chuck, let me just stop you there. Is have the other players who had not played this thing before, do you guys understand all these rules more than I do? Like, have you researched these topics? Do you have an opinion on what's supposed to happen here?
I don't know any more than you do at the moment.
Okay.
I've read a little, but it's been a while, so I'll have to reread the rules again also.
So there are 3 people here who are uninformed about what you're talking about. One who is, because they've experienced it before. So, I mean, we're all just speaking in generalities. Sorry, I had a fucking root canal today and I've been drinking whiskey.
Ouch.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
Here, let me kick you in the teeth.
Yeah. So I apologize if I've been vociferous, because bottles
What a
getting
word. That's like a
emptier.
$30 word right there. What I'm saying though is you guys got time to think about it. You got time to talk about it in Discord. Just try to let me know in the next week or so if you'd rather take the 1 month route or if you'd rather take the 2 to 3 month route, and we'll role play in the next couple of games.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind adventuring more and gaining more experience while we roll back up to Oleg's personally, but that's
Well,
my
you can
vote.
tell by looking at this map,
Yeah.
there's a lot of area between where you are now and Oleg's. You haven't explored here, 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 or like any of that.
So
There.
we could
Yeah.
take a path back up to Oleg's to explore some more of our new kingdom, right? Go turn in all our shit, and then kind of make a decision when hopefully everyone can be around for the next session.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a great idea. I agree.
Let's plan on in a month when we play again. We'll do more exploration, and we'll detail your guys' trip back to Oleg's and do more exploration and stuff.
Yep.
And then at the end of that game, if you get to Oleg's, we'll decide if you're ready to say next game we're going to do the kingdom building, or you can take a whole nother gaming session to do more exploration. No rush. You guys control the flow of the game.
Hey man, I'm enjoying exploring and interacting with the encounters that are already built into this system. Personally, like that's how I feel. So I don't care about. I guess we've been very methodical in our exploration, but that's I feel that's a good thing because we get to experience what's on the map, what's already built into the game. So I'm all about trying to fucking let's explore every goddamn fucking hex in this goddamn kingdom that's ours and then establish it. If you want to go that crazy, we don't have to go that crazy, but you know, like let's take our time and you know, we've been really good about keeping on track and just exploring this thing, utilizing the very limited amount of time that we have together when we have it. I think as a party, you know, this party has been pretty good at just let's stay focused.
So let's end this gaming session with you guys leveling up.
Yeah.
So I put it on the landing page so you guys can get to your tokens and get to your sheets. I will plan on next game being an exploration game. So, but everyone, if you want to, you can level up now, or you can do it between now and the next game. But if you want me here to answer questions, you might want to do it now.
I love it.
And I'm going to make some notes so I know where we ended and what's going on the next game. Let's see.
All right.
Oh,
So
Good
what
game, everyone.
By the
What
way,
do I-
Chuck, to let you know, the moment you logged out when we had those shopping guys up, we could no longer shop.
Okay, I wonder what's going on with that. I think they've changed the way Forge works, which is kind of annoying. But could you still stay in the game?
Yes. I couldn't use those particular merchants. It said you
All
could
right.
not use it without a GM present.
Okay, so maybe it won't let you shop. which
Yeah.
makes sense because it's a security feature. Because otherwise, players in theory could just start dragging shit onto their sheet for free. So I guess that makes sense. But I'm sticking around. I mean, it's only 8:51,
Yep.
so go ahead and level up. I'm going to write some notes real quick, and I can help anyone if they need help with their stuff.
Should this screen be telling me what I'm missing so I know what I'm trying to pick?
It should be if you go into the feats. Like I had 3 in here. I had a class feat, an archetype
No,
feat, and a skill feat.
it helps you with the feats. It doesn't
Okay.
necessarily help you with skill increases.
But I don't think we had any at level 4.
I'm gonna look in the player core real quick. I'll tell you.
One of the easy ways to do it is if you go to your character sheet, go to the very first tab with your character, go to your class, click the 3 little dots at the end, and hit edit item. And you can actually scroll down and it'll tell you what you get at each level. So like for level 4 druid, I get a druid feat and a skill feat.
You have to go to the details tab, I think, or you're talking about you click on the 3 things next to your race or your
No, to
class.
your class, correct. And then you can just click edit item and it will actually pull you into like all of the stuff for your class. And you can see everything in there for your specific class. And you have all the details for your specific class. So skill increases happen at level 3 and then every 2 levels thereafter. So like at level 4, it should be fairly basic. Yeah.
It's a class feat, a skill feat, and for you guys, an archetype feat.
Correct.
That's what you get at level 4. So you get 3 feats. Deb will get some more skills, I think. If you're a spellcaster, you get more skills or spells, but otherwise it's 3
Okay,
feats for
not
everyone.
not skills, just spells.
Correct. No skill increases at all unless you're a rogue. I think rogues always get. I think rogues get a skill increase at every level. I can look at rogue because I think that's what Wookiee is. Yeah, rogues get a rogue feat, a skill feat, and a skill increase. So rogues get a skill increase at every level. And remember, you get your archetype feat too. So whatever your archetype is, you get to pick the 4th level feat for it. As long as it's a class feat. Some archetype feats are considered skill feats. You cannot use those. You cannot use your free class feat for a skill feat. So.
Oh fuck! I was peeing. I missed all that wisdom you were probably doling out.
Well, I was just telling him when you level up as a rogue,
Yeah.
here's what you're gonna get for your level 4. You automatically got hit points and stuff.
All right. I was
You
just
will
cracking the book.
you'll get oh, you got the book?
I have physical books in my lap. Yes.
That's awesome. At least someone else does. Because I'm usually the only one that has a physical book. Lord knows Troy doesn't. Though I tried to buy him one when we were up there. But anyway, that's
Oh man, there's awesome nerd stores in St. Paul by me, dude. This place called The Source, dude. It's a long-standing comics game.
Do you live in Minnesota?
Yeah, I live in Minnesota. I just fucking went upstairs to take a piss. There's goddamn snow covering my yard. It's kind of depressing.
Yeah, we're thinking
Yes,
about
it
moving to
is,
Minnesota.
'cause there's
What?
snow in here too.
Minnesota's nice. I don't
I
know.
like Minnesota.
No, Minnesota's too cold and too much
I
snow.
mean,
We're getting down to freezing tomorrow night.
it's fucking cold. I'll give you that. But I mean, like,
Fucking cold. So as a rogue, just to let you know, you'll get a rogue feat, you'll get a skill feat, you'll get a skill increase,
I get
and
a
you will get a archetype feat. So you're getting 4 changes to your sheet.
man, I get a bunch of shit. All right.
Mostly feats, but you do get a skill increase. And what that means is you can either make one of your skills that's untrained trained, or you can take one of your trained skills to expert.
Ooh. Let's
You
start with
cannot do master yet. You do not do master till you're level 7.
start with
Why is
that.
it putting it there?
Because what are you doing, Tim?
Oh.
Is it your archetype feat?
Yeah.
Which archetype feat are you trying to pick?
Fresh ingredients.
Well, now see, this is interesting because I could take like deception to expert, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
And that could come in handy with fucking
Let's see.
with the Kingmaker rules.
Let me look up fresh ingredients.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
society.
prerequisites are herbalist dedication, which I have, and expert in nature. But it's listed as a skill feat.
no.
So we've run into this before where because
Well,
it's
that's
listed
what
as
I-
a skill feat, it won't go into an archetype feat, even though it is an
That's what
archetype.
I-
And
That's what I just said a minute ago. I think you missed it. I've discovered that the free archetype feat should say it's a free archetype class feat. You cannot use the free feat for a skill feat.
even if it's
you could put it.
even if it's an archetype feat, no matter what.
I read this. I actually did a lot of research on this because it was happening to one of my characters in my other Kingmaker game. I was like, why can't they add this feat? And it specifically says free archetype class feat. So if it is a archetype skill feat, it doesn't qualify for the free slot. You
Huh.
can see if it would let you put it in the bonus feat. There is a slot for bonus feats
Right,
or
but
extra feats.
I mean, if it's not supposed to be able to be used, then then obviously I shouldn't be using it.
Oh, hey
Yeah,
Chuck. Hey
yeah.
Chuck, can I ask you this quick?
And I can just take poultice preparation instead.
Okay.
Chuck, can I ask you this quick?
You can ask me anything.
All right. So if I just look at like my character class and you just follow that table under each character class, that tells you each thing you gain each time you gain a level, right?
Right. You're looking at the sheet.
Other than the extra thing that I get because we're playing with those extra rules, because I get that
Correct.
archetype feat as well.
Just
Okay.
curious. Are you looking at player core? Or are you looking at?
I'm looking in the fucking core rule book, brother.
Okay, so you're looking in the original book.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing. If you look under rogue and you look under rogue advancement,
Yeah.
that's where you see everything you get.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yep.
where I look.
Rogue feat, skill increase. That's what I get for level 4. That's
I'm trying to
super.
remember.
That's super easy to follow now that I
Yeah.
understand it. So
I'm
you
trying to
can just.
remember what archetype you took.
It's the gunslinger.
Right. So then you will get whatever the gunslinger archetype feat is at 4th level. I'll look that up. Let's see. I think that's in Players Core 2. And Deb, we can just do your character later if you want, or you can do it.
The only one I'm going to need help with is the stupid archetype feat.
Of course.
Yeah, because
Archetype.
I don't have that material.
That's in the Players Core 2. Let me find the gunslinger archetype. I'm not seeing the gunslinger archetype. I wonder if it's in a different book. Might be in Guns and Gears. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, I have advanced player's guide. I don't have that one. What? I'll buy that one. I'll go to the store and fucking buy it. I don't know. I like using the books better. That's how I learned
Yeah.
how to fucking play these games.
I like books better too. I don't. Let's see. Gunslinger is from Guns and Gears. So let me see what the 4th level feat is. There's one choice, it looks like, for Gunslinger. It's called Basic Shooting. And it lets you gain a 1st or 2nd level gunslinger feat of your choice. So if you go to archetype, there should be. I'll click on your thing real quick. Let's see. Where are feats at? There they are.
Hey Chuck, can I just ask a question too? I kind of
You-
forgot this about rogues. Would deny advantage have stopped that guy from fucking blasting me?
What does it say? It does. I forget.
As someone who takes advantage of others' defenses, you are careful not to leave such openings yourself. You aren't flat-footed to hidden, undetected, or flanking creatures of your level or lower, or creatures of your level or lower using surprise attack.
It wouldn't have made a difference because he didn't actually get an advantage on you guys for that. He
Okay.
was not
It
treating
was
you as flat-footed.
it was just a fucking special thing that he could do and blast
Yeah.
me with a water attack to
Well,
scare me
he's
out of the
just,
room.
yeah,
He
he's
was a
very,
badass.
he is a badass.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I can just drag the archetype feed. You only have one option, and it's basic shooting.
So, Deb, did you guys sleep and then go down there and kill him in your other game when you did it?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what they did.
Uh,
Or did he get away?
no, he didn't get away.
Didn't you guys come up through the trap door?
Oh, yeah, you guys
Mm,
came up next to him, right? You saying you
No,
guys...
no, we didn't.
Oh,
The online game we're watching that Chuck watches.
Ah,
We decided to go back towards the beginning, and I said I'm curious as to what they did at the Stag Lord's Keep.
oh,
So
you're
that
watching someone else's game. I thought
yes,
you were. I
so
thought you guys were saying that you played through this though with another
We
yeah,
group.
do. We have
we
another
have,
group.
but we came in through the front door, kind of like we did. I mean, like we did.
Okay.
And had to basically fight everything. But we had a little more left over, and I think we have a lot more ranged and fire spells in that group because my cleric in that group is a cleric of Sarenrae. So most of her cantrips are fire based.
So you guys put him down like a punk bitch. Where we
So
struggled.
it wasn't
Yeah.
super easy, but yeah, we did manage to take them down. And like you, we weren't originally thinking of doing that. We were like, well, okay, this guy's got his dad in the basement. What the heck? And then we discovered that the guy's a real tool, and we're like, okay. And so yeah,
No, in the video I'm watching, the other group snuck in through the door that the old man snuck out of,
that trapdoor.
Yeah.
but the DM let them use stealth to avoid triggering the undead.
The zombies? What? I
Yeah,
thought
he
it was
let them
totally...
use stealth
What?
because he said they don't have life sense. And because of that, they don't automatically sense you. But the way I read the module, it says as soon as you disturb the earth, they rise up. So
Touching
this,
walking
yeah,
on it, dude. If you walk on it, dude.
but
Yeah.
DMs, that's the thing about DMs, just like
Yeah.
players, every DM is different and some people interpret things differently. So he
Absolutely.
let them sneak in, he let them come in during a rainstorm, and he also thought the rain
Oh, hold on.
distracted the undead.
Yeah, hold on. The rain's already disturbing the earth.
So in theory, the undead would be running around already.
Yeah.
You'd already have 4 or 5 of them running
Yeah.
around on the surface.
Yep. That's your interpretation again. Yep, there you go.
Yeah. So anyway, they snuck in. They came in through the basement. They ran into the old man, and that's honestly where I got the "Where's my dinner?" Because that's what the DM was doing in that game, and I'm like, "Ooh, I like that. That's cool." So you pick up something from every DM you play with, or what?
Hey, theft is the better part of valor. I've always said it.
Yeah. So anyway, they get pissed off by him, and half the party wants to kill him because, of course, he's being rude and he's being crotchety. And one guy says, "Let's just kill him." And they have a cleric in the party, and he's lawful good. And the cleric's like, "No, we will not kill an old man just because he's annoying." So then, in the meantime, their rogue goes up, sneaks upstairs through this trap door, sees a bunch of the bandits playing cards with Dovin, and he walks over wearing the bandit's amulet. He rolls a deception check and says, "Hey, I need one of you to come down here. The old man needs his food." And he succeeded at his deception check. So the bandits didn't realize that they've never seen him before. They thought he was one of them. And they said, "Oh, I'll tell the old man to fuck off." And he's like, "No, he's being a pain in the ass. I need someone." So one of the bandits follows him down, and they, of course, waste him because all the guys are waiting down below. As soon as the bandit goes below, he gets killed. They only have 8 hit points apiece, so they just waste them. Then the rest of the party comes up, and they say, we got 2 sleep arrows. And I didn't know this about sleep arrows, but apparently sleep arrows in Pathfinder, they're not a single target arrow. They have a 5-foot burst. So 2 different characters shot arrows at the guys playing cards, and they put all but like 2 of them asleep. And Dovin was like, oh shit, I'm going to get the boss. So he runs down to the south to get the boss, runs into Akiros, tells Akiros, we're being invaded. Go kill him. I'm going to wake the boss up. And Akiros says, okay. And that DM decided to play Akiros as one of the bandits. The notes about Akiros say Akiros doesn't want to be here anymore. He's tired of it. He realizes he's made a mistake. He sees the heroes as a way out. So I said, hell yeah. He sees you guys invading. He's leaving by the back door and he's just going to run off. Well, the guy decided to have Akiros be a hero or be a bandit and attack the party while the other guy spent 3 rounds waking up the Stag Lord. In the meantime, they didn't even try to get the owlbear. They didn't try to let the owlbear out. The owlbear's trapped in his cage. One of the guys grabs one of the sleeping dudes and puts him in front of the cage. And the owlbear goes, oh, easy dinner, and reaches a claw through the cage and kills the bandit and drags him into the cage and eats him. Meanwhile, the other ones are fighting. So they basically use stealth and guile to get the jump on these guys. And basically, the guy just kept moving the sleeping bandits over by the owlbear's cage, which the cleric is like, I'm not seeing this. You know, we don't put sleeping people in front of the owlbear. Then they get in a fight with the Stag Lord and the lieutenant down below, and the cleric breaks into the room and steals the bow, and all that shit's happening. Meanwhile, the owlbear breaks out of his cage because of all these sleeping tasty treats just out of reach. And every round the DM has him attack and kill a sleeping bandit. And he's eating the bandits. And then he's full, so he decides to run out the open front gate, and then he starts eating zombies and shit. So they never had to kill the owlbear. The owlbear kills like 4 bandits and then goes off and kills all the zombies. And he actually has the party run into the owlbear later. They run into Beaky later on in the adventure, but that's what happened. And Ox never came down because Ox is upstairs. And I kept waiting for the DM, like, okay, when are you going to bring more bandits? There's at least 5 more bandits in this keep. And he never had the bandits come down. He never had Ox come down. And what happened is while they're fighting, all the other bandits say, fuck it, we're out of here. And they just all run out the front door, including the old man. So they never killed the old man in that game either. He gets away because they go down in the basement later and the DM says he's gone. Everybody's gone. There's no sign of the other bandits. They're all gone. So that's how they did it. They snuck in, they used deception, then they used smart play and
Sleep arrows.
sleep arrows, you know. So every group is different, man. You could have tried stealth, you could have tried guile. You guys just decided to come in the front door.
We tried guile, but just fucking sucked at it.
Well, you didn't know the password because you
Yeah.
never interrogated any
Because
of the
we killed them
bandits.
all. Yeah.
But I love the fact that I said, hey, guys, could you just move over? We got a group coming out. I thought
Yeah.
that was inspired.
Oh my god!
And Deb's like,
that what-
no.
You picked that up from watching another DM?
No, that
Oh.
was all me. That
Oh,
was
that
all
was-
me.
That was beautiful, brother, and you totally got us on that one.
And I could just see the guy up there using his hand saying, no, a little more, and using his hands like,
Yeah, a
"Could you
little
just
more
move
to the
over
left.
a little.
A little more to the left. A little more to the left. Oh, these guys don't know.
Yeah. And
Just a
Deb
little
did
bit.
know. Deb
Chuck-
did know. She knew
Chuck,
what was coming.
Chuck, I'm looking at a feat here. What does
What's it called?
Well, it goes along with the twin feint that I've been using, and it's called twin distraction, and it causes the target creature to make a will saving throw, or they become stupefied. So what does stupefied do to my enemies if I
What kind of feat is that? Is that a general feat
That
or?
is a rogue feat that is out of the advanced player's guide.
Let's just try distraction. Let's see. I wonder if it's distracting flattery. I wonder if there's a new name for it. Let's see. They may have gotten rid of that skill. Let's see. It's called Twin Deception.
Twin distraction.
Twin distraction. Yep, it's still in there.
It's
Your
linked
movements with two
twin
weapons are
feint.
so swift and disorienting that they befuddle your opponent. When using Twin Feint, if both your strikes deal damage to a targeted creature, the target must succeed at a will saving throw, or they become stupefied. So stupefied is
What does stupefied?
they take a status penalty equal to this value on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma based checks and DCs. So it's one that is kind of nasty against wizards.
Anti-wizard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
And
want
clerics and sorcerers.
that. Yeah.
It hurts spellcasters.
I was saying it hurts your intelligence kind of based things. Your barbarians are like, me not stupefied, me not cared anyway.
Yeah, no, the
Me
only
just-
other one.
Me just smash.
The only other one I'm seeing from the material that I have in my lap is maybe like predictable. So then I guess I'm just gonna have to look at what else I can pick because I don't have all of the material. Oh, but I want to turn diplomacy from trained to expert because
There you
that
go.
is used all the fucking time as like a base thing in dealing with the fucking NPCs, right?
Yes.
So that one, I'm going to change diplomacy to expert. I've done that. So now I have plus 10 diplomacy.
Yep, and that should unlock some new skill feats too, because skill feats are usually have prerequisites of certain levels of a skill, So that
Yeah,
may
they're kind of hidden behind, shall we say the skill wall? That what we want to call it?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure.
Party already fought 5 zombies and is going to head back to Oleg's.
It's just a little bit zombie, this feeling inside.
Now, what I did is I picked a feat for you, but you may not want the feat I picked. It's called Basic Shooting. It's the only archetype feat you can take. It's the only one that's for level 4 for Gunslinger.
Okay.
So you'll have to take Basic Shooting. But what it does is it gives you a first or second level Gunslinger feat of your choice. And what it did is it gave me a pull down of a bunch of different feats. I figured the one you would want was Crossbow Crack Shot, since it's specifically for crossbow. But what you can do is you can
Go take a look at them.
take a look at them. When you drag it over, it gives you a pull down. So you kind of have to make the decision at the point. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it again, and you can just drag Basic Shooting into the empty slot and see what the options are.
Gotcha.
There's like 6 or 7 feats to choose from. So you're going to have a lot of choices.
Gotcha. I like it.
I will say one thing you'll have to realize is you guys bypassed a lot of the low level stuff. So on your way back, when you do exploration, you're going to come across some stuff that you were meant to find when you were level 2.
We're gonna
So you're
smash
probably
the
going to
shit out of it.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fights. You're going to have a lot of fights that are going to be much easier than they could have been. So
Yeah.
just realize you'll get less XP for them, but you'll walk right through them. But they're still important to the plot. So I still want you to have those encounters. So I just don't want you to say, "Why is this shit so easy?"
Well,
we're walking through this shit.
I want to have those encounters too, though, because those are things like finding that weird little fort that's contested by other people in the area that we could turn into a thing that benefits our kingdom in the long run. Are important things to find, as it relates to the story of our kingdom unfolding.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it took the
Cool.
skill increase. What rogue feat do I want though? Shit.
Remember, you can use the filters too. Like you can select class and you can even pick the level. I only want to see feats between level 0 and 4 or
Oh yeah, so how do you change all of that? Traits, rogue, archetype, the bug.
Scroll all the way down on the bottom. You'll see
No,
levels on the left.
the slider's already set 0 to 4. Thank
Yeah,
God.
you can slide it,
you can slide
towards
the
4 to
one
4.
furthest to the left so you only see 3 to 4 or 4 to 4. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then like you
So
could click on skills, and under
Oh,
skills you could let it be. I want it to be
may I ask this?
a thievery
'Cause
based skill.
May I ask this? Because I am still a fucking giant noob to this game, even though we've been gaming together for a while. Obviously, I'm level 4 in this campaign. Can I pick feats that are lower than my level after I'm that level, or they have to
Yes.
be my
Yes,
level?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You
your
can pick
level and
level
below.
1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck, man.
Yeah, for
That
example,
changes
I
things.
actually just took battle medicine as
Yeah.
one of my feats, and it's a level 1 feat.
Yeah, but that's very beneficial to you probably now.
I mean, it's not beneficial to me,
It's
but it's beneficial
well,
to
it's
you guys.
yeah, no, but yes, it's beneficial to the
Yes.
party. Yeah.
There's a feat called Head Stomp. Make an unarmed melee strike against a
Oh,
prone target. If it hits until the end of your turn, they're stupefied 1 or
if
stupefied 2 on a critical hit.
if I was some sort of guy who was tripping everyone, yes, I'd be
Yes.
tripping dudes, stomping their head, and then sneak attacking them with a knife or something
That's
while they
just
were on the
wrong.
ground. That's just nasty. That's nasty fighting, and I love it. But my guy doesn't trip people.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it wouldn't probably be
Yeah.
good for you.
let's go back to Homer Simpson's advice on winning a fight. First, you shriek like a woman. Then, when they turn away in disgust, it's
You
back
kick 'em in
kicking
the
time.
balls. Yeah.
Then, when they're on the ground, you step on their neck and run like hell.
That a boy.
I always loved that advice.
Oh,
I just
so
thought it was great.
I got to look and see what Judy Lynn's archetype is.
I
I'll
mean,
see what-
that's what's so dumb about people squaring off in the street. You can kill each other if it gets out of hand. Like, don't do that shit. Like,
All right, everyone. Well, that is going to do it for me this evening. So, let's go ahead and do a couple of things here. So, let's start with thank you to all of you. The greatest gift that you can give to a streamer is a gift of your time. And I appreciate that you guys gave me the gift of yours this evening, whether it was for 5 minutes or for 3.5 hours. I hope you guys had fun with our Kingmaker campaign today. Not a lot of action that was going on, but sometimes that's the way it is with role-playing games. We have action or we don't. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be back with Stompy Mech Night. We'll have some more of Main Event by James Long, and we'll be in MechWarrior Online for some play there. I will be looking at opening all the loot bags and having some fun there. I expect to be here on time, but I do have a Project New Hope advisory board meeting tomorrow, so there's a chance I may be a little bit late, but I will be here. I hope you guys all have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you guys all again really soon. Good night, everybody.